What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's your argument?
So, I mean, how is being vegan any better?
Well, you're not harming animals.
Okay, but when you go to, okay, this is from St. Luke's health system, right? They did a research study on all meat diets versus vegan diets. And when they did this, you know, they were looking at much higher rates of depression and anxiety, hair loss, weaker bones, muscle wasting,
Okay,
skin rashes,
stop,
hypothyroidism, enemas. Why are you telling me to?
stop. What is the actual source? I don't want some St. Luke's hospital. I want a peer-reviewed research study because everything that I've seen demonstrates vegans are very healthy and you can be healthy as a vegan. Because, by the way, you can have hair loss as a meat eater. So you have no point here. What does the peer-reviewed research say? Because if you actually take a look at the positioning of the Academy of Dietetics and Nutrition, this is a group of nutritionists and doctors around the world, a peer-reviewed source. They say that vegan diets are sustainable and healthy for all stages of life. You don't have to eat animal products to be healthy, sir. So, again, give me the actual study, and if not, go away.
It's on NIH.gov too.
What's the
I mean,
study?
come
What
on.
is the study? What is the study?
Literally, I'm looking at it right now. It's
What?
saying
Great. What's the title of the study?
micronutrients. Let me scroll back up. Missouri Medicine. Look at a plant-based diets by
What is
Julia
it? What is the title
Clem,
called, sir? What
MD.
is the title of the study called?
That's what it says. Look at plant-based diets by Julia Clem, MD.
Julia what?
Clem, CLEM.
Okay, let's take a look.
Like literally, it's all in there, bro.
So, so what this says is that according to expensive review published in 2020, plant-based diets were associated with reduced risk of bad health outcomes, which is good. This is a study in favor of veganism because it's showing that plant-based diets lower your risk of all kinds of negative health outcomes.
And then as you go to read, it also
And then
talks
it's
about
no. Hold
deficiencies,
on. It
lowered
says, sir,
plasma.
stop. It says right after you can get B12 and calcium in fortified foods, and the American Health Organization says that recognizes that a plant-based diet is healthy and safe for most adults. This is in your study. Have
No.
you read this study?
Dude, I've dug. You're literally picking and choosing.
This is the conclusion of the
Like
study.
dig,
Sir,
dig,
this is the conclusion of the study. This is in favor of plant-based diets.
like dig. Look into it.
I did. And it demonstrates that vegans are healthier.
It's not, bro.
Yes, it is. It
It's
says right
really
here.
not.
It says right here. Organizations like the American Heart Association recognize that a well plant-based diet is healthy and safe for most adults.
It's not. It's not, bro.
It says it right there in your study, sir. Stop being dishonest and read your study. It says right there.
Okay, bro.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks for demonstrating that plant-based diets are good and healthy for you. Thank you. Next.
Hey,
Hey, what's the argument?
what's up? So it's very simple. As long as you don't, you take care of the animal while it's alive, there's nothing wrong with slaughtering it, so you can eat it.
Okay. If I had a child and I treated it very well, and then I slaughtered it and ate it for food, would that be okay to you?
No,
Oh, okay. So now all of a sudden raising somebody for food is not okay. Okay. Um, so
but
what's
that's
the
a child.
what is the moral difference between a human baby and an animal that justifies killing the animal but not the person?
The animal is legal to kill. The child is illegal to
We're
kill.
not talking about legality. We're talking about ethics, morality.
Yeah, well, legality does cover ethics,
No,
doesn't it?
it might cover it to some degree, but it does not dictate it. I'm asking
Yeah,
you,
but
what in your ethics, sir, there are
mhm.
things that are legal that are immoral. There are things that are moral that are illegal. I'm asking you, what?
You can't say it's immoral
Yes,
if
okay, why
it's
not?
illegal.
Why is it then? Why is it ethically moral to slaughter an animal for food when you don't have to? What justifies doing that, but not the human?
Because the animal's purpose is to be slaughtered at the end.
Who said that's their purpose?
Because we raise them to slaughter them, to eat them.
So you're saying that's their purpose. Is that
Hmm.
correct? Okay.
I mean,
Then how about this? What if I had a child, sir, stop eating Skittles and listen.
okay, all right.
Okay.
I'm eating
What
M&Ms actually.
what
But
if I
okay, go
had
ahead.
a you can't debate here. You're laughing, but you can't debate if you're gonna eat M&Ms. This is serious.
No, I'm debating. I'm
No,
debating. Go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no. Stop. What justifies killing a cow for food but not a human baby? You just said that it's their purpose. Well, what if I had a child and I designated their purpose to be food for me? Would that be okay now to kill the baby because it's their purpose to be bred for me? Is that okay now?
But okay, but killing the baby is illegal.
I know it's illegal, sir, but I'm asking you, is it? I'm asking you, is it moral to kill the baby?
No, no, it's
Okay,
not.
great. Why is it immoral to kill the baby?
Because it's what do you mean? Why? It's a human life. It's
Okay,
illegal to
so
take a human life
why is it wrong to kill human life?
because it's illegal to take a
No,
human life.
no, I know it's illegal, sir, but why is it ethically wrong to kill a person? Where's your morality?
From God, the Creator,
Okay.
Allah.
Oh, yeah. Allah doesn't exist. So
It does
you
exist.
you have no evidence of your Allah shit. But more importantly,
Okay,
does
you're
Allah
disrespectful.
hold
Go
on.
to
I don't
hell.
give a
I'm
shit about
leaving.
disrespecting your God. That's not real. I'm oh, he left. Oh, he got upset. He left. Guys, there is no justification for harming animals. It doesn't exist. If Allah is real or if God is real and they are compassionate beings, they're loving beings, why would a loving being tell us that we ought to slaughter animals when they don't have to be slaughtered? We now know that animals feel pain when they get slaughtered and then they die, and they don't want to die. So what kind of God, what kind of compassionate being would tell us to harm an animal that doesn't have to be harmed? That seems wrong to me. Animals are smart, they are intelligent, and they don't have to die, and they shouldn't die.
Hey,
Hey, what do you got?
okay, so I'm gonna go with the stance of I eat meat because I feel like it.
Okay.
And I know a lot of people are doing that, but I
Hold
want to
on.
argue.
What if I decided to eat a person because I felt like it? Would that be okay to you?
All right, so I'm going to say that no, because my moral principles tell me that that is wrong, but eating meat is
Okay.
correct.
Good. Well, humans are made of meat. You know that we're made of the
Okay, well,
same meat the animals are
then
made of,
I
right?
can define that my moral principles are that eating humans is wrong and eating animals is
Okay, great.
okay, because those are my
Why?
moral principles.
Why? So what is the difference morally between a human and an animal that justifies killing the animal?
It doesn't matter what the difference is. It matters what I think and what my morals are.
Why do
See,
you,
okay, so you talk
I
about
know.
ethics, right?
Ma'am, I'm asking you, why do you think it's okay to slaughter an animal? What justifies that versus
Because
not killing a person?
because I am a human and I have an emotional connection with my same species. Does
we can
that
have
answer the question?
we can have an emotional connection with other species.
Animals, right? Which is why certain
Yeah.
people choose that say that it's okay to eat animals, but they don't eat their dogs,
Okay.
right?
Do you have an emotional connection with somebody across the world in China?
I said that I had an emotional connection with the species,
Right. Now,
human
do
species.
do you have a dog? Have you ever had a dog?
I'm not I'm honestly I'm not an animal person, and I'm just saying that.
Okay. Well, have you ever felt compassion towards an animal?
Yes.
Really?
Okay.
So
What's your
you
point?
so there is an emotional connection between us and the animals.
Okay, so I can choose my morals, right? So you talk about ethics and
Ma'am, I'm
okay,
asking you.
okay, we'll keep going with this one then.
You
All right.
you have an emotional connection with the animals, right?
No, not with the animals. It can be with a specific animal.
Okay. Okay. Is it possible to have an emotional? You know, it's possible to have an emotional connection with a cow, right? And a pig, right?
Yes, no, exactly. But just one cow,
Okay,
not all cows.
great. No, all cows. They're,
No.
yes,
Someone can have an
yes.
emotional connection. Okay, how about this? I can ask you this question now. Can someone have an emotional connection with one animal, or does because they love this one cow, that means they love cows across the world and they don't want to eat
Well,
them? No,
this is
there's
what
people who love cows every day and
you're
who eat
doing with
cows.
people, man. This is what you're doing with people, right? I don't have an emotional connection with you, but that I don't
Yeah,
want to murder you, right?
exactly. But the thing is,
Wait,
I can define my morals.
hold on.
We can
So,
have different morals, no?
ma'am, hold on, hold
Okay, let's go.
on.
Okay.
So what you're saying is this:
Hmm.
you get to pick and choose who you want to murder because you have an emotional connection with them or not. That's
Yes.
sad. Wait,
No, but that's
okay.
what
So
I'm
how about
saying.
this? How about this, ma'am? If you didn't have do you have an emotional connection with a guy in China?
Like I said, no.
Okay, great. Does that grant you the right to murder that person?
No, I have an emotional connection with all human species. That is what I feel. I don't need to know the guy to know that I have an.
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you.
Okay, what did you? Okay, say it again then.
Do you have an emotional connection with the person in China? Yes or no?
No,
Okay. Does that give you the right to kill them?
no.
Okay, great. Now, how about the cow? Do you have an emotional connection with the cow?
Okay, so are we pretending like I do? Because
I'm
honestly,
asking
I
you,
don't.
I'm asking you, ma'am, do you have an emotional connection with a given cow?
No.
Does that grant you the right to murder and kill them and slaughter them?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
so
Now there's a
can,
contradiction here. There's a contradiction in your worldview. You're saying it's okay to slaughter a cow because you don't have an emotional connection, but it's not okay to kill a person because you don't have an emotional connection. So what is the moral difference? Name the trait.
okay, can,
Name the trait that
okay,
the
can I
person
explain to you?
name the trait that the person in China has
Okay.
versus the cow that doesn't have that justifies killing the cow.
Okay, can I explain that now?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So you're listening. Okay. So my moral principles tell me, because I can define my own moral principles, that killing a human is wrong. I think that. You don't have to think that. We can have different.
Ma'am, I knew
You're
that
not
before
letting
you
me
said.
finish. Do you want me
Ma'am,
to? Do you want me
stop.
to answer a question?
Ma'am, stop. I knew that before you said it. You didn't have to say it again.
No, I didn't finish. You
That's
don't know
not,
where I'm going with it.
you're not understanding. You're not understanding. Listen very carefully. You just told me it's okay to slaughter a cow because you didn't have an emotional connection with it. Then I asked you, is it okay to murder somebody in China because you don't have an emotional connection? And you said, no, that's wrong. So what is the moral difference? Name the trait. There must be a trait that the cow doesn't have, that the human does have, that justifies killing the cow. What is that trait? What is that trait that justifies killing the cow for no reason? Can you give us that trait? Can you give us the justification? And simply saying that I choose my morals, I know you choose your morals, but there's still no justification.
Okay,
So
I'm trying to tell you.
Please answer the question.
Okay, I'm ready. Are you going to listen so I can tell you? Okay?
Yes.
So, okay, so you believe in ethics. Ethics, as you know, you're a smart guy, is a system of moral principles that includes the ideas. Oh my God.
Stop.
You're not letting me get to my point. Let me win.
Stop.
Let
Answer the question. Answer the question directly, please. What is the moral trait that the person has, but the cow doesn't have, that justifies killing the cow? Just tell me the trait. Just tell me the trait, please. Tell me the one trait. What's the one characteristic that justifies killing the cow? What is that? Come on, ma'am, unmute yourself, please. And please answer the question. If you don't answer the question, you're going to go bye-bye. Answer the question directly. What is the trait? Sentience. Humans have that. Cows have that. Hey, what do you got?
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just going off on my own and I didn't know I was on mute. So, what I'm trying to tell you is that ethics and morals can't be defined through the scientific method, right? Which means, okay, just because you think, it's wrong.
Stop.
See, how come you get to create the rules?
Stop.
You get to create the rules and you get to define.
Stop. I'm asking you a question. What is the trait that the cow doesn't have, but the human does have, that justifies killing the cow? What is the trait?
I'm literally telling you, but you're not listening. And everyone on here can see that.
Stop.
Let me answer it.
Just answer the question.
I'm trying. You literally make me feel like I'm going crazy right now because I've been trying for the past 5 minutes.
Come on, answer the question.
Okay.
It's a simple question.
No, it's not. It's not what you want to hear. That's what it is. Okay? The moment I start explaining and it's not what you want to hear and you don't know what you're going to say in response to what I say.
Stop babbling and answer the question. All right. Look, I know what you're going to say, Casey. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, I choose my ethics. And I know you do. And I know I choose my ethics too, ma'am. But that is not a justification. Under your own ethical framework, there is no justification for killing the cow. Because I guarantee you're just going to say, well, that's my choice. It's my choice. And I know it's your choice. But is it the ethical choice? What is the justification? Because you have a contradictory framework here. That's why I'm asking you to name the trait. So again, please answer the question. What is the trait that justifies killing the cow but not the human? Please answer.
Are you muting me? Every time I try to talk, it says that you're muting me.
Please answer the question.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay, so like you said, right? I define my morals and you know that. Okay, I'm going to try to go a different route this time.
What is the trait, ma'am? What is the trait that separates cows and humans?
One is considered a human and one is considered a cow. That's what separates them. You don't know the difference between a cow and a human?
Ma'am, I know we're both different species. I'm asking you, what is the trait that justifies killing the cow but not the person? What's the trait?
I told you, because I think so. At the very beginning, I told you that my stance was I eat meat.
Ma'am, you're not answering the question. Ma'am, listen, please, for the last time.
So saying that because I feel like it's not answering the question?
Stop. Name the trait that justifies killing the cow but not the person. Go.
I have an emotional connection with the human species.
And not
the cow.
Man, we just hacked this out before. Stop.
What do you want to hear? I don't know what to tell you. What do you want to hear? What do you want me to say?
Stop. We just hashed this out before. You said to me.
Let me hash it out.
Hold on. You just said to me that the person in China you have no connection to, but you still think it's wrong to murder them. But the cow you have no connection to, you think it's okay to kill them and slaughter them.
Because I don't have a connection with them. Yes, you answered my question. You answered your own question.
But you don't have the connection to the person in China.
I said that I do. I'm a human species. They're a human species. That's a connection.
Okay. So now you're saying that you have an emotional connection with every person on the planet?
Yeah, it's called a we're all the same species connection.
What does that mean? What? So, so
What do
you're
you not
telling,
understand?
so,
You don't
man,
understand
man,
the way
listen,
I
man,
think
man,
because
please,
I
please,
like to
please,
eat
please,
meat?
please, stop, 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 stop. Do you have a connection with a person in China, with some random guy? Do you have an emotional connection with that person?
You keep asking me the same question. I
Yes
already
or
answered
no?
it.
Yes or no?
I guess I don't know. I guess yes or no. I don't know. Yes. Let's go yes. Let's go yes.
Man, do you know what you're debating right now? You're not.
Yes.
You
Okay, let's
can't
go
even
back to the
debate
beginning.
me.
I eat meat because I feel
Okay,
like it.
great,
That's
great,
what I'm
great.
debating.
No, 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 no. That's not a justification. That's like saying I like to murder because I feel like it. Is
When
that
I
right to
first
you?
got on the
Man,
phone,
stop,
that's what I
man,
told you.
stop, 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 stop. Would it be okay for me to say that I can murder you because I feel like it? Would that be okay to you?
My morals tell me no.
Great. So then you concede that feeling good or feeling like it is not a justification. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree. Because
Oh my
I
gosh. Oh my
feel like
gosh.
killing an
Man.
animal to eat
Okay.
it.
Okay. I feel
I
like
don't understand where I'm wrong here. Like I really don't
because
understand. Like
because you don't have a
I
just
think that I'm
man,
right and
man, stop,
you're
stop, stop,
you can
stop,
have
stop,
your
stop,
view.
stop, stop.
Okay.
You don't have a justification for killing the animal.
Yes, I
Just
do because I'm
what is it?
hungry. Like
You're hungry. Okay. Do you recognize that?
okay, let's go.
Do you recognize that you can eat another type of food and not cause that animal suffering and harm and death?
So is your debate against being a vegan have to do with me specifically or people in
Oh
general?
my
Because
gosh.
I can give you an
Man,
argument against
man.
that too if you want.
Are we debating right now?
Yes, we are.
Then
I'm
then
asking if you
then
want to talk
then,
about
then the
something else that has
then
to do with the
oh my
debate.
gosh. Then the
Why are you
conversation
so
oh my
frustrated?
gosh. The conversation is about you and the conversation is about you and me then, right?
Okay, okay,
So
us too.
so in your ethical framework,
Mm-hmm.
is it okay for me to murder you or you because I feel like it?
Morally, I say no.
Okay. Is it
So
okay?
you're now you're gonna say the
Okay,
same thing with
great.
the
Okay,
animal,
great,
and I
great,
say
great, great.
yes.
So then you agree that feeling like it is not a justification for raping. You agree?
Uh, uh, okay, hold on. We're talking about killing an animal. I don't
Yeah,
understand why
yeah.
we're going into that. That has nothing to do with the debate.
Okay,
Let's stick
okay,
with
great,
the
great,
debate.
great, great, great. So let me do this then. What if I feel like slitting a dog's neck open and letting it bleed out and cry? Is that okay to you because I felt like it?
No,
Okay, great. So then killing an animal because you feel like it is not a good justification, right?
no, that's not right.
So then why
Listen,
is it
you
so
don't
then
have to get
what
so worked
so
up.
then
You're not
what
going to
okay,
change my
okay, okay,
mind.
hold on, ma'am, hold on, ma'am, hold on.
Okay.
So then what justifies killing the cow but not the dog?
Well, that depends on if someone has an emotional connection to that dog and cow or
Oh my
not.
gosh. Okay.
Okay, do people not
Now we're
do
back
people
to
not raise
now we're
cows and have
back to the
emotional
emotional
connections with
connect.
them but
Okay,
still eat
man,
them?
stop, stop, stop. Now we're
Every
back.
time I try to
Stop,
make a good
stop,
point, you
stop, stop. Now we're back to the emotional connection now. Okay. Do you have an emotional connection with somebody in China? A random hobo on the street? Do you have an emotional connection with that person? Some random dude? Do you have an emotional connection with that person? Yes or no?
Okay, you keep muting me. So, can you hear
Answer the
me?
question. Answer the question. Do you have an emotional connection with a person in China?
Do you remember my answer? Because I answered that like 15 times.
You're always changing your answers. Just give me the straight answer now. Yes or no?
Well, it depends. So that's why I'm saying I
Oh.
said no before and I said
Okay,
yes
so
before. It
great.
depends. I'm trying to give you what you
Great.
want.
Okay, great, great, great. So what if you didn't have an emotional connection with somebody in China? Would that justify murdering that person?
Again, I'll say no because I have an emotional connection with the human species.
What is okay? What does
We're
that
going in
mean? Okay,
circles,
okay,
Mike.
great, 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 great. What does it mean to have an emotional connection with the human species? What does that mean?
I've got to go into that.
Yes.
It's how I feel. I'm telling you, just like in the
Okay.
very beginning, I said I eat meat because I feel like it. It's a
Okay, great.
feeling.
So
So
okay,
you
great.
can't tell me what I
Oh my
feel.
God, can you stop talking? Okay.
No.
Oh my gosh, stop talking. Okay. So you're saying that you have an emotional connection with random people on the street. What is that random person's emotional connection with you? What is that connection? Can you explain to me
Both a
what the
human
connection
being.
is?
We're both a human being.
Or you're both
That's
human
the
beings.
connection.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. So, because we're human beings, that justifies not killing them. But how about a dog? Let's go back to the dog example now. When it comes to a dog, you said it's wrong to kill the dog, right? But there are different species.
No, I didn't. You asked me if I had an emotional connection with a dog. Do I think that killing dogs in general is wrong?
Ma'am, listen. Do you have an emotional connection with the dog?
No, I don't have an emotional connection with the dog.
So,
I don't have a dog.
but you just said it's wrong to kill them.
I didn't say it was wrong to kill a dog.
Oh, so you think it's okay for me to kill a dog because I feel like it?
There are people who actually kill dogs somewhere in the world
or not.
because they're eating
I'm
them.
asking you, ma'am. Do you think it's okay for me to kill a dog because I feel like it?
Okay, there's a difference between feeling like it or eating it because you're hungry.
Oh my gosh, ma'am.
I
Can you
don't
stay
understand.
on
You're really
track
trying
to
to
the
pin me-
fucking debate?
Okay,
Holy
Mike,
shit.
you're trying to
Stop
pin me in a
talking.
corner here.
Stop. Yes, you're damn fucking right you're in a corner because you don't have a justification. This is the point. You have no justification. You're contradictory in everything you're saying. Again, this is the last time I'm going to ask you this question. Is it morally okay for me to slaughter a dog? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Okay, am I on mute? Because you keep muting me.
Yes or no, ma'am?
It depends.
Oh my gosh.
Mike,
Oh my
stop being
gosh.
so triggered, dude.
Okay. So what depends? Where's the
It
dependence?
depends on what? It depends on if someone's killing it to eat it or not.
Okay. If I'm killing a person to eat, would that be okay?
I don't think so because I believe my morals say that that's wrong.
So then name the trait that the dog has or that the human has, but the dog doesn't have that justifies eating the dog.
They're not, to me, morally, my ethics say that you can because it's not a human being.
Okay, so the only thing that is
For food if you're starving.
the only thing stopping you from murdering somebody is because they're the same species as you. And your only justification for killing a dog is that they're a different species. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? What if there is a species of human beings who were the same as us, but they had gray skin?
Okay,
Ma'am, hold on. Would that justify murdering those gray skinned people?
So this is where I get confused because you bring up this.
Answer the question. Answer the question,
my
ma'am.
God.
Answer the question. Would it justify killing or murdering the person who has gray skin? Yes or
Does
no?
that exist? Can you prove that scientifically?
Oh my God, it's a hypothetical, ma'am. And yes, other species of humans exist and have existed in the past. I'm asking you,
other species of humans? So they're human species. Do you consider this person a human species?
No, it's a different species.
But you just said there's other human species out there.
Yes, there is different human species.
Okay, if it's a human species, then according to my morals, I think that's wrong.
Okay. Again, so you think...
Did I answer it?
So again, if there is a different human species who had gray skin, would that be okay to murder those human species?
My morals tell me no.
Okay, so there you go. So now you're contradictory again. You're saying that you just said, hold on. You said before that it's okay because they're different species to kill them. But now you're saying it's not okay, even though they're different species.
I consider, you said there are human species.
Here we go again. We're contradictory again. Now you've just committed another contradiction.
Oh my God.
What justifies killing that person, killing the animals?
I told you, morally, I think it's okay.
Why?
Because I do. I have morals. I
That's
define my
not
morals.
morals, man. That's not morality. Morality
Okay,
is when you
ethics.
have
My
reasoning.
ethics say it's okay.
Okay.
And guess what?
Then
I define my ethics because the scientific method does not say that there's a right or wrong.
What is the trait that cows have that humans don't have that justifies killing the cow? Can you please name the trait?
How many times
Please.
do you have to answer the
please.
same question? Please stop
What is
muting
the
me.
trait? What is the trait?
One is a human and one is not. How many times? Will you write that down so you don't forget?
Oh my God. I can't do this anymore. I just explained to you the contradiction here. Guys, species is just a genetic code. There is no major difference between different species. That's speciesism. Okay? If there was a species of people who had gray skin or black skin, under Casey's morality, it would be okay to murder those black people. That is her morality. That's what her morality says. She has no justification for murdering those people, even though they're different species. This is the point. There is no good justification for harming animals. There's no justification. There's no moral difference between us and cows and pigs and chickens. There's no moral difference at all.
Am I on here?
Hey, what's your argument?
Okay, so why did the Indians eat the animals?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Are you an Indian?
Partly, yeah.
Okay. Do you have to eat animals?
Do I have to eat animals?
Yeah, do you have to eat animals?
Well, the trait for eating animals is survival.
Ma'am, do you have to eat animals?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, great. So then why do you cause these poor animals pain and suffering and death? Why do you abuse these poor animals? Why do you slaughter them?
They were created for us to eat.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Did you know that the animals are made of the same stuff you're made of?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So how do you know that they were created for us to eat when we're made of the same stuff they are?
Why did you used to eat them?
Because I was dumb. Now, can you answer the question, ma'am? What justifies killing animals?
I mean, why do you say you're dumb?
Oh my gosh. I can't do this. Guys, you got to stay on track here with the argumentation. We didn't go off track. This is a debate stage.
G'day, Mike.
Stay on track.
So I've got a question for you, champ. So if you live in a...
No. Stop. What is your argument that justifies killing and slaughtering innocent?
I want to ask, so I can't ask you a question?
No, because it's not relevant. What is the...
What do you mean it's not relevant?
What is the argument that justifies killing animals?
So if you live in a third world country and you get one meal every 3 days...
Oh my gosh, sir,
and your only source of supply of food is meat...
Stop. Do you live in a third world country?
I couldn't. How do you know?
Oh my gosh. Do you live
Have you traveled the world, mate?
Oh
do you know
my gosh, sir, stop. Do you live in a third world country?
No.
Okay, great. So what justifies killing and slaughtering innocent animals?
It's people's choice, isn't it?
It's also people's choice to rape. Does that mean rape is okay?
No, because they go to jail if they rape.
Okay, great. So what justifies killing the animal, even though it's our choice to kill it? What justifies it?
Because people enjoy to eat food.
Okay. What if I enjoy to eat you? Could I murder you and eat you?
No, because you'd go to jail.
No, we're not talking about legality. I know I go to jail. I'm talking about ethics. Veganism is about ethics.
I understand that's your choice. And
Stop. What?
But you never let anyone talk, mate.
Stop.
If you keep saying stop. A debate goes two ways.
Stop. Listen carefully. Please, guys, please listen carefully. What is the ethical justification for slaughtering and abusing animals in cages. What is the ethical justification? I know you'd go to jail for killing a person, but what is the ethical justification? What is the trait that humans have that animals don't have that justifies killing them? Can you please answer that question, sir? Please just answer it. Please. Intelligence. Cows are intelligent. In fact, cows are more intelligent than babies and toddlers. Intelligence does not justify it. See, this is the point. You guys have no justification for killing animals. You have none. A soul? The soul doesn't exist. There's no fucking soul. But all right, this guy doesn't know how to put on his mic. Guys, please give the argument that justifies killing animals. Do you have one? And please, when you're debating me, you got to stay on track, right? You got to stay on track with the argumentation because it's vital for the conversation.
Yo.
Hey, what's your argument that justifies killing animals?
It's not necessarily an argument. It's more so on both ends of the terms.
Sir, what is your argument that justifies killing animals? If you don't have an argument, just go bye-bye, please. What is your argument?
Scientifically, I think that it's more proteins than plants.
Okay. Did you know that there are vegan bodybuilders who can get unlimited amounts of protein as a vegan? Did you know that?
Yep.
Okay, great. So you can get plenty of proteins and be a bodybuilder as a vegan. So again, what justifies killing animals?
Because us being Homo sapiens, we're omnivorous, just like bears. If wait, hear me out. I need you to smile really quick. Just do it. Just smile.
Guys, canines don't dictate what we eat. Hey, what do you got?
Hello?
Hey, what's your argument that justifies killing animals?
Personally, I just think animals are below us. I don't think they're nearly as intelligent as human.
Okay. So you're saying the only thing that justifies killing animals is that they're less intelligent?
Basically, they taste good.
Okay. So what if there was a person who was mentally challenged and was very, very non-intelligent? Would that justify eating that person?
No.
Okay, great. So then intelligence has no merit here. So again, now what justifies killing the animal?
I just rank human life so far ahead of animal life.
Okay, great. So then name the trait that the humans have that the animals don't have.
The ability to think complexly.
A mentally challenged person doesn't.
Right, but again, they're still a human. So that's
Okay.
the only...
So what is the trait that humans have that animals don't have?
The potential to create and build.
Animals can do that. They can create babies. They can create offspring. What do you mean?
But they can't create like Apple or Sony or something truly impactful to the world.
Neither can a mentally challenged person.
Okay, I do think that's an outlier. I would say the vast majority of humans, though, they have
Okay. So, but again, so what justifies killing the animal? When you just conceded that a mentally challenged person can't make Apple. So what justifies killing the animal?
On average, humans are far smarter than animals.
So how about on an individual basis? If there was a mentally challenged person who had no intelligence, would that justify killing that person?
No, I would not want to kill a mentally
Okay,
challenged
great.
person.
So then why do you get to kill a cow who doesn't have as much intelligence as you?
Because I like hamburgers.
Okay, great. So now your argument resorts to the taste. So, okay, so now you're saying the only thing that justifies killing a cow is because you like the way they taste, right?
Right. Sure.
So what if there was a person who I liked the way they tasted? Could I eat the person?
I wouldn't suggest it.
No, sir. Yes or no? Would it justify me ethically eating a person?
Not in my opinion.
No?
No.
Okay, great. So then taste doesn't justify it.
So I don't think it's fair for humans to have to eat bland food.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm a vegan. I eat tons of delicious foods. I eat pizzas that are vegan. I eat all kinds of delicious meals and platters and dinners that are delicious. What do you think? I eat grass all day? No. I eat everything you eat except for the dead carcass and the dead feces from these animals.
I've had vegan food before, and some of it's okay, but you can tell it's not. It's impossible pizza, and you can tell.
Sir, there are 50,000 vegan plant-based foods out there. The idea that you've tasted all of them and they're all bad is stupid. That's ridiculous. We know that there's so many delicious vegan foods. Do you like pasta?
I do.
That's vegan. You can get vegan pasta. So, what's your point here? If you're willing to kill and slaughter billions of animals every year in factories because, I don't like the way they taste for 2 seconds, right? Think of how long you're tasting a meal. 10, 15 minutes? You're willing to kill billions of animals per year for 10 minutes of taste? That's ridiculous to me.
Would kids grow up properly if they were grown on the vegan diet? Personally, I don't know.
The position of the Academy of Dietetics and Nutrition is that vegan diets, well-planned vegan diets, are perfectly suitable for all stages of life.
Okay, then. Well, I learned a little bit here today. I still want to go vegan, but I understand your points of view.
Okay, great.
All right.
There you go. That's how you debate. That is a debate. Some people don't know how to debate these days. Hey, what do you got?
Hey, I don't know why people keep going down the name, the trait thing. That's obviously never going to work. Like, there's no trait you can separate. Like, my point of view is that I don't really view killing as a morally negative thing. So I don't think it requires justifying. I think that killing is only wrong insofar. Wait, hold on. I think killing is only wrong insofar as it violates a social contract. And I personally don't think that most animals that are used for slaughter would be capable of engaging in a social contract. I don't think they're capable of that level of thinking. And obviously, a negative consequence, I know that.
Stop. What you just said justifies killing mentally challenged people in babies.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know.
You know? Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I can't.
I do want to make a distinction.
If you can't even ground human rights, how the fuck are you going to ground animal rights? I can't talk to somebody who justified murder.
Hey, you can hear me?
Yeah, what's your argument?
Hey, I just got a question for you about plants. There's studies coming out about plants having feelings and they scream when you eat them.
Stop.
How does that go to eating plants?
Stop.
How does that go to eating plants?
Stop. This is not a
They have
Q&A.
intelligence now. They have
Stop.
like literal proof of this.
Stop. I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you what justifies killing animals. I didn't ask for a Q&A. What is the argument that justifies killing animals?
Plants have feelings too now, according to science and crap.
Great. Give me. Okay. So first of all, that's not true. Plants don't have brains, nervous systems, or pain
They
receptors.
have brains and whatnot. They have mycelium that connects them and allows them to communicate with other plants.
That's not feelings. But more importantly,
Look it
sir,
up. Plants
hold
scream
on,
when you literally
sir,
eat them.
stop.
I have chicken to go eat. So.
No. Stop. Vegans kill less plants. And number two, where's your study where that demonstrates that plants feel pain as humans do and animals do? Where's your study? Where's the data on this? Let's hear it. No, he's not right. There is no study or data that demonstrates plants have feelings or emotions. That's stupid. There are some evidence that they can communicate with electrochemical signals, but so can my phone. It doesn't mean that they're sentient. Guys, sentience requires a brain. It requires a neural network, which plants don't have. Oh, and he ran away. You guys can't come up here, not give any sources, and pretend that you win. That's not how this works. Your job is to give a source and evidence to back it up. But by the way, vegans kill less plants anyway. So you're just justifying to go vegan even further because vegans kill less plants. Yeah, vegetables don't have any feelings at all. Plants don't have any feelings or brains, nervous systems, or pain receptors. Hey, can you justify killing animals?
Kinda. Why? Question: why were they put on this earth? What purpose do they have on this earth?
They weren't put on this earth. They evolved just like we did, and they're made of the same stuff we're made of, right? I can turn your body into bacon. I can eat your body too, right? That doesn't mean that you're made for me to be eaten, right? So how do you know that the animals are here for us? How do you know that?
Because they have the proteins that we need to survive.
So do you. So does your body.
Okay. So you were talking about earlier about a mentally challenged person. What about Stephen Hawking?
What justifies killing animals, sir?
What about Stephen Hawking?
Yeah,
he's one of the smartest men on the planet.
Yes, I don't want to murder him.
I'm not talking about murdering him.
What justifies killing animals, sir?
What justifies eating plants?
They're not sentient, and we kill less plants.
No, you don't.
We absolutely.
How do you kill less plants than animals?
Good question. The reason why is because here's a study done by Oxford University called Vegans, Vegetarians, Meat Eaters in the UK showed discrepant environmental impacts, and it demonstrates that all the foods that you guys grow to feed your animals that you kill, we have to grow 10 times more around the world. In fact, 75% of the land that we use to farm is being destroyed for animal farming. So you're killing way more crops, you're killing way more animals, and you're causing way more harm to them, and for no reason.
Okay, so you're a vegan, correct? You eat plant-based foods.
Do you have an argument now?
I do.
What is it?
You eat plant-based foods, correct?
Correct. Now, where's your argument?
Okay, the animals that eat those plants, where do you think your food's coming from?
Well, the animals don't come from the wild. The animals that you kill and slaughter and abuse for no reason are not coming from the wild. They're coming from factories that you purchased to breed them into existence in the first place. So you're causing them harm for no good reason. They're not coming from the wild, and eating crops is not harming any animals in the wild at all. So I'm asking you, what is the justification for killing all these animals that you are?
Because the meat is better than plant-based meat. Say a steak or a burger, for instance.
In what way?
I'm his fiance. May I ask a few questions as well?
No, guys, your job when you come up here is to debate a vegan. What that means is you're going to give an argument or go away. So you can pick which one you want to do. But this is not a fucking Q&A. This is not a fucking Q&A. I'm asking for an argument.
Fine. I will debate you then.
Just give us a fucking argument.
Okay. My argument then is what specific plants would provide iodine, iron, zinc, and vitamin B12, which is found in poultry and lean-cut steaks?
Greens, beans, chickpeas, grains, rices, all the above contain iodine and all those things you just mentioned. Seaweed as well.
Okay. So my other argument is when it comes down
you didn't have one argument. You didn't have one argument yet.
So if you look into anything in the animal kingdom when it pertains to humans and animals alike, we have front-facing eyes, which are primarily predators. and side-facing eyes, or eyes on the side of the head, is usually pertaining to prey.
Okay.
And so we
you're
are
saying,
physically built to be predators and eat meat and be carnivores.
I'm a predator. I must eat you.
You know, animals kill.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
animals eat
So-
other animals, correct?
Okay, so the problem here is that just because we have front-facing eyes doesn't mean we have to kill and slaughter innocent animals. That's stupid, okay? There's no reason to kill animals. I can survive just as fine as anybody else as a vegan and being plant-based. I can get all the nutrients I need. I can be as healthy as I need to be as a vegan. There's no need to kill and harm animals. So again, what is your justification for slaughtering and abusing innocent animals?
What makes them innocent? What makes an animal
Harming
innocent?
anybody. They're not harming anybody. They're just living their fucking lives.
Okay, plants aren't harming anybody either. They're just living their life.
They're
So why
not
are you eating them?
sentient. The plants are not sentient. They don't give a shit if they're eaten. They're plants. And by the
How
way,
do you know that?
vegans kill less plants.
Do you have proof that you know that?
Yes, I do have proof. Plants don't have brains. They don't have nervous systems. They don't have pain receptors in any way that we do or any animal does. They are plants. They're plants.
Okay, so a cow is a living thing, correct?
Correct.
And what is a plant? Is a plant a living thing?
My left ass cheek is living. It doesn't mean my left ass cheek has feelings, sir. I'm talking about a brain, nervous system, and pain receptors. That is what cows have. That is not what my left ass cheek has. So again, what the fuck is your argument that justifies slaughtering innocent beings? This is your last chance. It's hard, right?
No, I've already made my point.
Okay.
People like you just don't like to listen.
Have a great day. Next victim.
Can you hear me?
Unfortunately. What do you got?
Oh, wait. Look, at the end of the day, if you eat plant-based stuff, whatever it is, at the end of the day, you're going to have to kill animals to protect your plants. If you want to kill a cow to eat some meat, or if you want to kill some squirrels or anything that's trying to harm your plants, you still have to kill animals at the end of the day. I don't care if it's from the wild. I don't care if it's any of that. You have to kill animals, bro, no matter what.
Stop. You're wrong. Incorrect. First of all, we don't have to kill any animals. I can garden. I can get my own food without killing any animals at all. Okay? So don't say that. That's incorrect. But more importantly, you as a meat eater are killing 10 times more than any vegan is. Veganism does not say that we are perfect. It does not say that we kill no animals. What it says is that we do the best we can to minimize animal exploitation. We do what we can to minimize animal cruelty and abuse. That's what veganism is about. It's not about being perfect. So, when you make the argument, well, you're still killing animals, there's a myriad of reasons as to why this is a bad argument. Number one, that's not what veganism says. Number two, those are not intentional killings. Those are not intentional deaths. That is a farmer protecting their crops. And number three, vegans kill less animals altogether because we kill less crops. Okay? So, taking those all into consideration, what is your next refutation?
All right, so look, you just said that they have to protect their crops, correct?
Correct.
So they have to kill anything that's going to harm those crops, correct?
They have to do what they can to minimize.
You're beating around the bush. It's a yes or no answer. That's all it is.
Did you listen to anything I just said?
Okay, listen. Answer my question.
Stop.
All right, yeah, bro. You don't know how to debate, bro. I'm sorry. You're a goner, bro.
I just explained this to you, and it's like you didn't even understand what I said. Vegans minimize cruelty. I never said we don't kill anything. What I'm saying is that we don't kill anything with intention. We don't intend to kill any animals, and there's a difference there. Now, yes, farmers protect their crops. Those are justified deaths. By the way, only about a couple animals per few acres die in these crop fields. But guess what? You're killing way more because you're killing more crops. That's why meat eating is bad, because you're killing way more animals, you're killing way more crops, you're causing way more climate change, you're causing way more environmental destruction and way more cruelty and abuse. That's the problem.
Hey, it's funny because I'm actually a vegan myself. Now, to that last person, Tim, and his partner, she said that.
Guys, only come up if you disagree. Hey, what's your argument?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's your argument?
I want to expand more. I feel like your whole argument in that last segment there just entirely fell apart with what you just said about sometimes we do have to kill animals, but it's okay because we're not killing a lot of animals. Is that still not,
Okay, ma'am, so stop. What does veganism mean? Do you know?
what? Okay, so veganism is typically the practice where you try really hard not to consume any animal products, and that includes like wearing furs, eating meat, eating dairy.
Right. We try.
You try.
We try, right? You're not trying. See, that's the difference. We're trying to minimize cruelty. You're not. You're maximizing cruelty and death. So what justifies killing animals when you don't have to?
When you don't have to, survival. Let's look at the people that live in harsh winter.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
You said survival. Okay, great. Do you have to survive by eating animal products, or can you survive on plant-based?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Can we?
Great. So, hold on. Why can't you survive on plant-based foods?
Let's look at the people that live in harsh winter environments, like people in Mongolia.
No. We're not talking about those people. We're talking about you, right? Can you justify killing animals? Do you have to eat animal products to survive?
Yes.
Okay, why? What nutrient do you have to get from the animals to survive?
Protein. People that do not consume animal products are they're typically a lot more emaciated.
Stop. Do you recognize that you can get protein from plant-based foods?
Why do you keep interrupting me? Okay, let me explain exactly what I was going to say before you cut me off.
You're going off a tangent now. I'm asking you.
Am I?
You recognize that you can get protein from plants?
Yes, you can get protein from plants.
Great. So you don't have to kill the animals for protein, do you?
Yes, you do.
Why? Why do you have to kill the animals?
Have you seen a vegan? Have you seen a vegan? I'm so for real. Have you seen a vegan?
Have you seen it? Yeah, vegan bodybuilders are perfectly healthy and strong and perfectly healthy.
No, you're actually you're depriving your body of.
Man, did you know that 60 to 70% of Americans are fat and obese because they eat animal products?
No, it's not animal products. It's because of the fast food industry and the consumption of sugar.
Which are animal products. Animal products. So again,
sugar is not a fucking animal product.
Stop pretending that vegans are malnutrition, but you are because you eat McDonald's. I'm asking you a simple question. Do you agree that you can be healthy as a vegan?
Typically, no.
Okay, I'm asking you, can you be healthy as a vegan? Yes or no?
No.
Okay, so now you're defying the scientific literature, which is the position of the Academy.
Where's the scientific literature?
Sure, it's called the position of the Academy of Dietetics and Nutrition. This is an Oxford peer-reviewed source that demonstrates that all the nutritionists and doctors in the world agree that well-planned vegan diets are suitable for all stages of life.
Okay.
This is an Oxford study. So do you disagree with all the nutritionists and doctors around the world?
Wait, I have a question.
No. Do you disagree with the science that veganism is healthy?
I have a question.
No, ma'am, you're going to answer the question or go bye-bye. Do you agree with the experts in nutrition and medicine that vegan diets are healthy for all stages of life?
I would have to review this first.
Great answer. Do you want the study so I can link it to you?
Yes, please. That would be awesome.
Great. It's called the Position of the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, and go learn and go recognize that vegan diets are actually very healthy for you. Okay?
What about babies? Would you consider that
Yes, you can be vegan as a baby, and that study also says that. This
like
study also
infants?
demonstrates that.
Like infants, as they're breastfeeding from their mothers, they can be vegan.
Breastfeeding is vegan. Yes, you can breastfeed as a vegan.
Is that not okay? Are we as human beings not animals? Are we not categorized as an
You can
animal? Since
breastfeed
we
as
are
a
living
vegan.
flesh and
You
beings,
can
like we're living
breastfeed
flesh
as
and
a
blood.
ma'am. You can breastfeed as a vegan. Do you know that?
You can breastfeed as a vegan. Can you hear my argument now?
Yeah. Where's your argument? This great argument.
Yes. Are we as people not animals? Are we not categorized? Are we not living flesh and blood? And are we not consuming flesh and blood by breastfeeding?
It's not from an animal's, ma'am. It's a human. I'm sure humans are animals, but we're humans. When we're vegan, we mean animals.
What separates us from being animals?
What we mean is typically the other animals, the non-human animals. That's what we mean.
So why does it only matter if it's a non-human animal?
Because that's what the definition of veganism means. Human rights is a separate issue, and I agree with it. Human rights. I'm against murder. Now, can you please get back to the argument? What justifies killing and abusing and slaughtering innocent animals?
I don't agree with abusing animals, and I honestly absolutely detest the cattle industry.
Great. Then why do you pay for it? Then why do you pay for this abuse?
I don't.
Okay. Ma'am. Did you know that 99% of all the meat you purchase is factory farmed, where the animals are stuffed in cages, they can't move, they're sitting in their own shit and urine, and they develop infections, they die? Did you know that?
I'm well aware.
Okay, great.
I'm well aware.
So
let me finish what I was saying.
Why do you pay for this abuse and torture? Why?
I don't. That's what I was saying. That's why you should
great.
probably purchase higher quality meats that were produced by people that care for their animals.
Okay, great. So you think it's okay. So you think factory farming is wrong, right? Okay. So now you think it's okay to kill an animal who was treated fairly in a farm, right?
Everyone dies, bro.
Okay. Everyone dies. That's very peculiar. So why can't we use this logic? Everybody dies. Why don't I just murder you and eat you? Is that good or bad?
Cannibalism.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with cannibalism?
Yeah, what's ethically wrong with that?
Okay, let's think about this. What is actually morally wrong with cannibalism?
Yeah, let's think about it.
Compared to eating an animal.
What's the difference?
Animals lack sentience, lack self-awareness.
No, they don't. That's incorrect. All animals are sentient, especially cows, chickens, and pigs, who are able to fathom social cultures and fathom family members and fathom their young and care for the young and cry about their young and look for their young when they go missing. Cows.
Then why don't we eat human beings?
Pigs are more intelligent than human toddlers.
If you're comparing an animal to a human being, then why aren't we eating humans?
Because it's wrong. It's wrong to kill any animal, especially humans.
So you just said that an animal, okay.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Because you realize how hypocritical you are.
How am I being hypocritical?
Because you think it's wrong to kill a person because we're sentient, but you kill an animal even though they're sentient.
Because they're sentient? My fucking God.
Can you please give the argument? Do you have an argument?
That was my argument. Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Do you see how contradictory you are as a non-vegan? There is hypocrisy.
Hello?
Hey,
So, number one, I just want to ask, are you vegan based off of a religious belief or a personal belief?
Ethical belief.
Ethical belief? Okay. Well, number one, I'm not trying to hate. I'm not trying to hate at all. I just want to know your perspective on this argument.
What is your argument, sir? We're not here to ask questions. What is your argument that justifies killing animals?
So I have read and heard people talk about farmers who farm things that you eat, so certain vegetables and all that, what they do to protect that said product. You know, gophers, rabbits, rats, all those things, they kill them.
the snakes. Don't forget the squirrels. Okay.
Right, but don't they still kill animals to protect the same product that you eat? So
yes,
at the end of the
yes,
day,
sure.
animals
So,
are still dying to, you know, have product. Regardless if you're eating them or not eating them, animals are still dying.
Yes, listen. I understand that as a human being, something has to die for me to live. I understand that. I understand. But the problem is that I have choices that can minimize the amount of harm I'm causing.
Okay, I respect that.
That's why I'm vegan, because I want to actively minimize the amount of harm and cruelty I'm causing to others. I don't want to intend for anybody to die if I don't have to.
Okay.
That's my ethical framework. So, but what you're doing is you're maximizing cruelty by stuffing 80 billion animals in cages around the world just for them to be slaughtered. And then this happens every year. So, I'm asking you, what justifies contributing to this torturous process for these animals when it's not necessary?
Somebody called me, so it's like and then this happens every year.
Hello?
It's not necessary. But basically, at the end of the day, I understand your standpoint. You don't want to contribute to it, but either way.
I can't with the echo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. Hey, what do you got?
Hello. Hi. Actually, I've been listening to your live quite a bit, and my only standpoint on this and my only argument is just vitamins that we can get from certain meats and poultry and eggs.
Okay. So what are the vitamins that we can get from plants that we can only get from these animal products?
So low vitamin B12 intake is a significant problem in vegan diets due to the exclusion of vitamin B12 rich foods in, like I said, meat, poultry, and eggs.
Yeah,
So it's kind of my main argument.
Yeah, so we could get B12 from things like tempeh, tofu, soy. We can get it from nutritional yeast. We can get it from fortified foods. And if you really care about it, you can supplement if you want to. Most people are deficient in B12, so there's no good reason to kill animals for B12. By the way, B12 does not come from animals. It comes from bacteria.
Interesting. Okay. I had one last question. I know this is kind of going away from my argument a little bit. Do you also think veganism, would you say you're leaning more towards vegetarian, like you don't support killing the animals, or do you also,
Ma'am, you're debating a vegan right now. So do you have an argument that can defeat me or no?
Man, I guess not. If you personally believe that you can get all your vitamins from any other way.
It's not a belief, it's a fact. It's factually correct to say that we can get everything we need as a vegan. This is the position of doctors and doctors around the world. There's no need to eat animals. You can only get heme iron from meat. Incorrect. Heme iron is found in Impossible Burgers. Hey, what do you got?
I just eat meat because it's tasty.
Okay. What if a person tasted good to you? Would that be okay to kill that person to eat them?
That's wrong.
Why is it wrong to kill a person for food but not an animal for food?
It's always been done that way.
We've also always enslaved people. Should we keep enslaving people because we did it in the past?
No.
Okay, great. So then what justifies killing the animals?
I like KFC. I like Popeyes. I like Chick-fil-A. They're tasty.
Okay, so you don't have any mental capacity to actually debate me? Okay. Have a good day, sir. That's not an argument. I like pizza. I like beef. That's not an argument. Hey, what do you got? Ooga booga. I am a predator. I must eat meat. You guys think this is Tarzan? Tarzan. We don't have to kill the animals. Hey, what do you got?
I'm just wondering, like, what is your argument to prove that you, in any capacity as a human, are, like, better than the functions of nature?
I never said I was better than nature. What I'm saying is that I'm making better choices than you are in respect to harming innocent being.
I mean, nobody said I ate meat, first of all.
Okay, great. So why are you here? So why are you up here?
Because I think that judging people and telling people that they're murderers or that they're torturing things is pretty fucking stupid. Like you're saying. So are you of the belief that like
no. You're not going to do this, right? I am here not to judge you, but to debate you and to consider other options. I'm here to spread the idea that perhaps what you're doing and the choices you're making are immoral and unjustified. That's
okay, so what makes your morals more functional than nature?
Here. There are victims, ma'am. There's 80 billion animals in the world that are dying every year that don't have to die. There is a victim. There are many victims here that I'm fighting for as well. The idea that I can't speak about this because, I'm just judging, that's ridiculous. We should all be speaking about this. This should be a common debate to be had. I mean, look at how much horror we're causing these animals. It is the utmost necessary thing to do these debates.
Okay, so are you of the belief then that like we should just let these animals like live their natural life then? Like we should
make sure that they have better lives, and we can do that easily by being vegan.
Okay, but does that mean for you to then like, let's say, let animals out in the wild, like to not farm animals, to not domesticate animals?
We can't let domesticated pigs and cows into the wild. That's stupid.
Okay, so you think then that we should continue to take care of
Hold on. Listen. You guys make these arguments all the time. Well, if we all went vegan, where would we put the animals?
That is not the argument I'm making, but
okay, great.
Continue.
So then the fact is that we put these animals in sanctuaries. That's where they be. And that this is already happening in small amounts. So again, what is your argument that justifies killing animals?
So you think then we should like take all these animals and put them into sanctuaries and so you like keep breeding them, like keep letting them like mate with each other and have children, or we should just like let them die out as a species?
Okay. In today's world, we are already breeding 80 billion animals into existence in factories, right? We are the ones that are populating these animals into existence. In fact, 95% of all mammals on land are in factories. We are eating them. So the point is that as a vegan, what I want to do is minimize that breeding. I want to stop breeding these animals into existence in factories. And slowly but surely, we're going to wean off of factory farming and wean onto sanctuaries. That is the goal. We're not all going to go vegan tomorrow. That's never going to happen. But the point is that slowly and surely we can minimize cruelty, and that's what we're doing.
Okay, but that you completely just dodged my question in total. Like, are you like when these animals are being taken to the sanctuary, your final step for this plan or whatever, you think that we should just let them continue to like mate and have children, or we should let these animals die out and go extinct completely?
They would never mate as much as we breed them today. They would mate in natural ways, and if we wanted to, we could, implement some contraception for them. But the point is that
find it more moral to keep these cows in captivity completely away from like all forms of like,
so
you're going to just let them breed in sanctuaries and not
stop. You're the one who put them in this situation in the first place. Yes. I know you're probably a vegan. You're trying to the point is this. The meat eaters are the ones who have artificially selected these animals in the first place. You're the ones who made the animals dependent on us in the first place. Of course, we can't let them be in nature. It's impossible. They would be killed. The point is, though, now because of the actions you did, the people like you did in the past with eating animal products, now we have to take care of them. And that is more ethical, and we can take care of them. And that's the more ethical position than to just let them reign and let them do that, let alone let them be bred into factories and be killed by the billions every year. That is not the best solution. The solution is to put them in sanctuaries and go vegan. That
So,
is a solution.
okay, so then who is paying for these sanctuaries? What's the
People.
financial solution for
People
that?
are paying for them. And eventually, if everybody went vegan, if more and more people go vegan, the governments would pay for that as well. Because guess what? Most meat is already supplemented with subsidies. All the meat and dairy industries are subsidized by the governments as it is.
Yeah.
So all we have to do is we wean off of those subsidies, we put them onto sanctuaries. It's not that hard. So this is a futile argument.
But this is okay, but you're talking about like the meat industry and how the government is funding that. But that's something that gives in return.
So
people are then buying meat products.
Ma'am, what is your argument here today?
My argument is that you have no right to say that like morally and
if there was somebody who was racist and I called them out for being a racist and said that was bad, everybody here would be congratulating me. Yay, good job for judging that person. Now all of a sudden, because I'm saying that it's wrong to slaughter animals, I'm the bad guy? This is hypocrisy. We are people. All of us can judge. We are all, each of us, judges. That's it. Now, what do you got? Samantha? See, what's actually, it's not that you're mad that I'm judging you. It's not that it's bad to judge people. That's not the point you're trying to make. What you're really trying to say is this, that you don't like being criticized. You don't like your actions and your habits being criticized. Because guess what? You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. You can swipe away. But yet you are here in my life talking to me as if I'm the one who caused you to be there. Not at all. I am speaking up for the animals because guess what? They don't have a voice. They don't have a voice. And they're the victims here. They're the ones that are being slaughtered and killed. They don't have a voice. Who's going to speak up for these poor animals if we don't? Not you. That's for sure.
Hello.
Hey, what do you got?
I just had one question. It's probably just maybe one justification, maybe. Pretty much, what about people who physically don't have either the financial factor or the geographical factor?
So, veganism is not a diet. It's not a diet. You can be vegan, and if for some financial reasons you have to eat animal products, you can. But more importantly, animal products are very expensive. Animal products are some of the most expensive foods on the planet. Pastas, beans, rices, grains, fruits, and vegetables are some of the cheapest foods on the planet. Even plant-based meats are comparative to their counterpart meat, conventional meats. There is no financial sacrifice. In fact, I'm saving money. I'm not rich by any means, yet I'm vegan.
No, I feel like you misheard
ways to budget diets.
I feel like you misheard me.
Great. So what is your argument here? What is your argument that justifies killing animals?
What I meant was when I said financial is like little to no money whatsoever. And when I said
well, how
killing these animals was
man, hold on. How are those people who have no money paying for their food?
Well, there's actually people who hunt for their food and don't pay for food at all.
Okay. Now, I would address that and say, well, are they in this situation where that's necessary? Do they have to kill those animals? Do they have to do that? Hold on. What you're talking about is a fraction of a percent of people on the planet.
Yeah, but that's still a justification, which is what you asked for, is that not?
No, I asked you, what justifies you killing the animals? We're not talking about people in Sentinel Island. We're not talking about people on Mars. We're talking about you. We're debating you. So what justifies killing the animals to you?
So that wasn't specified.
Okay. That means you have no argument. Next. It is a futile thing to say that, oh, there's somebody on Mars who has to eat an animal. That's stupid. That's not what I'm debating here. We're debating about the average person. What do you got?
Hello?
Yeah, what's your argument?
Hello?
What is your argument, sir?
I would like to argue that I raise the animals and like we go out and help them like the cow's birth and make sure the calves aren't sick and that sort of thing.
Okay. See, you are probably on a farm, and the problem with that is you are raising these poor animals who don't have to be selected artificially. You're making these animals dependent on us as human beings, and this is further causing pain and suffering in the long term. Because now what? You're breeding these animals into existence to make them slaves so that you can take advantage of and exploit their body parts. This is inherently wrong to me. And I don't care how good you treat the animals. You're still, at the end of the day, making them dependent on us and then killing them for no reason. So, what justifies killing animals who don't have to die? What is the argument?
So, and another thing with that is like the older ones in the wintertime, they have a harder time eating because their
I
teeth.
don't care about your farm. What is the justification for killing animals?
It's harder on them when they get old if you do.
That's your fault. That's your fault. You put them in that situation in the first place. You just missed my point completely. Hey, what do you got?
Hi. Okay. So, hang on. Sorry. I just froze up for a second. So I think my thing is like, and for veganism, I guess in general, like one of the things, and like I personally don't kill the animals. I know you said justification for killing the animals. I personally do not do that.
Please stop blabbering. Please stop blabbering.
I'm sorry.
What is the argument? What is the justification?
I do that when I get nervous. Like, so when people say, like, don't kill the animals, like they can feel pain and stuff, but like, what would your response be to when someone says like, well, plants can feel pain too, so you're hurting plants as well? What would be a good response for that?
They don't feel pain. That's false. Plants don't feel pain at all. Not in any way that we do. They don't have pain receptors. They don't have brains. They don't have nervous systems. Plants don't feel pain. But more importantly, we kill less plants as vegans. We kill less plants.
Then I had another one, but I forgot what it was. I'm sorry. I just blabber when I get nervous and put on the spot, kind of. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll try and.
Plants are living, so is my left ass cheek. It doesn't make it sentient. My ass doesn't have feelings, right? We're talking about a sentient being who has feelings and emotions. Plants don't have that. Thank you guys. Keep tapping, keep liking the live. Let's get some more victims in here. They give off frequencies. So does my phone. My phone gives off frequencies. Does that mean my phone is sentient? No. Just because you can emit signals doesn't mean that you're sentient. Again, you guys have to be. It's easy for non-vegans to say, yeah, plants feel pain. The study came out, they feel pain. That is a misunderstanding of the science. They don't feel pain in any animal way, right? If they feel pain, it's in a plant way, not like we do. And that's even granting you that. It's not been shown that they feel pain at all.
Hi there, do you hear me?
What do you got?
So my question to you before I get in the actual argument is, you said that it's okay to kill animals for crops, if I got that right?
We have no choice. I can't.
Yes, but do you think that's morally correct?
Listen. Stop. I have no choice if I want to stop all deaths, I would just kill myself. I'm not going to do that, right? We have to
Okay,
kill.
so
But my point as a vegan is to minimize the death and cruelty, and that's what we're
okay, I
doing.
get it, but it's
So
just
what
a
is
question. So
what
you
is
think
the
it's
what is
morally
your
correct?
argument? What is your argument? What is your argument?
No, I'll get to it, but please let me ask you this, okay? Please, just one question.
No more questions. No more stupid questions.
No,
What
but
is your argument?
I'm really like, just one question, okay? So do you think it's more?
Guys, this is not a Q&A. I'll do a Q&A tomorrow or the next day, but not today. Hey, what's your argument?
Yo, I just want to know, yeah, what device are you using?
A phone.
That has animal cholesterol in the screen. Did you know that?
Oh my gosh. I need a phone to live, sir. I need a phone to survive. I need it for my job.
But that's not vegan.
Yes, sir. Veganism.
But that's not vegan, is it?
Veganism doesn't.
You're preaching veganism,
Stop.
But the thing that you're using, don't talk over me because I'm not no silly cunt.
You are a silly person, sir. As a vegan, I am not saying that I can stop all animal product usage. I can't. I live in a society with everybody else. Every phone has these things. Every fucking phone has animal products in it. I can't avoid it. That would be stupid of me to sit there and say, I'm not going to buy any phone because there's a little bit of animal product in there. That's stupid. I need a phone to survive. I need a phone to make a living. Now, that's the justification. And by the way, I cannot stop all my exposure to animal products. I don't watch every step I take for a fucking ant. But more importantly, this is an argument from futility. Because what you're saying is, well, there's animal products in your thing, so I get to slaughter and kill and abuse 80 billion animals. That doesn't match up, right? There's no match up there, okay? What justifies what you're doing? You ask me enough questions. What justifies your animal slaughter and death, which is absolutely unnecessary? Go ahead.
And that's beef.
Okay.
I don't justify in any other slaughter.
Great.
Every animal is treated.
Sir. What justifies killing animals? What justifies killing animals?
Nothing. But I only eat beef. That's the only animal because they're the only animal that are treated nicely. I don't eat any other animal.
So you agree that you have no justification for eating animals?
No, I don't. But I only eat beef. And that's me.
Have a good day. Great, thank you. That was easy. There's no justification for eating animals, and he conceded. Hey, what do you got?
Here we go.
That was the best argument we've heard all day. That was the best they got. That was the best one they got. Hey, what do you got?
Hey, bro, what's going on? So I just want to know what your thoughts are.
No. What is your argument? We're debating. What is your argument?
Bro, so I got a grandparent that's got stage 4 stomach cancer. I went and saw.
Can you hear me, bro?
Vegans have low rates of cancer, so go vegan. Hey, what do you got?
All right. My argument is that humans have been eating animals for centuries. It's a part of our natural diet.
Okay. People have been enslaving people for centuries. Should we have slavery today?
No, but
okay, great.
It's necessary. Consuming animals' products.
Stop. So then just because we did something in the past doesn't make it okay today, right?
Right.
Okay, great. So what is your actual argument today?
I'm saying that consuming animals product can provide essential nutrient like iron and vitamin B12 that are harder to obtain from purely plant-based diet.
No, that's incorrect. I can get plenty of B12 from tempeh, tofu, soy, nutritional yeast, fortified foods, mushrooms. I can get iron from spinach, chickpeas, macadamia nuts, the seeds, even fruits and vegetables have iron.
And also to mention that raising animals for food can contribute to the livelihood of farmers and support local economies.
Yeah. So,
you know,
so can plant-based farming, right? We can also make a living as a plant-based farmer. There's all kinds of plant-based markets that can make money in, right? Plant-based milk, plant-based foods. You can still make a living as a vegan, as a farmer, without killing the animals.
Yes, but as I just said,
hold on.
Hold
on.
Go on.
And there are measures being taken right now, which are enabling farmers that are doing dairy and meat to transition over to plant-based farming. So we have a easy step for us to get and transition everybody to plant-based farming. There's no need to kill animals. So go ahead. What's your actual argument this time?
That was my argument, but you keep interrupting what I gotta say. So
just say the argument, sir.
Well, good day, boy.
Okay. I love how you guys get so caught up about me that you forget your argument, that you don't give the argument, and it fails.
Hey,
what do you got?
I just want to know, how would you get your source of protein from plants? What could you possibly eat?
All plants have protein. Every single plant has protein.
Right. So because it's in our nature, you expect us to all of a sudden, oh, let's just go eat plants.
Yes, you can eat plants, ma'am. What justifies killing animals if you don't have to?
Overpopulation of animals. That's also a thing too.
Okay, so if you care about overpopulation, then you should be vegan, because we are overpopulated. No. Let me speak now. Let me speak. You are causing overpopulation by breeding animals into existence and paying for their slaughter every day. You are causing overpopulation. Vegans are minimizing population of animals.
That's why we eat the animals.
But you breed them into existence every year.
Why does it matter so much? It's in our nature. It's in our nature to eat animals. Why do you care so much?
Because there's a victim. There's an animal who is sentient, conscious,
Circle
and aware.
of fucking life, dude.
Okay, so the circle of life.
You have a problem with animals killing other animals? You have a problem with a lion killing a zebra?
No, because they're in the wild. We're not in the wild. We have stores.
Okay, we also used to be in the wild.
We're not anymore, though.
Again, it was a part of our nature. We are naturally omnivores.
Neither is planes or rockets or cars. That's not part of our nature, is it?
Again, we are naturally omnivores. It doesn't matter.
Ma'am, is it natural to have a phone?
No, it's of course not natural to have a phone.
So then just because we did something in nature, hold on. Then just because we did something in nature doesn't mean that we can do it still today. Right? Nature, that we don't have to, this is an appeal to nature fallacy. We don't have to do what nature does. We have phones, we have technology, we have stores, we have options and choices.
Being vegan is not part of our nature though.
But it doesn't matter. We don't have to follow our nature, do we?
But you just said, did you not hear what you just said though?
We don't have to follow our nature, man. We have choices. What is more ethical, to be vegan or to kill and abuse animals so they don't have to die?
Kill and abuse them because that's part of our nature.
Even though you don't have to, you would still kill and abuse an animal.
Even if I don't have to, I'm trying to survive. What you mean?
Well, you can survive on plant-based foods.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm not getting the right amount of nutrients and protein that I need. Simple as that.
So name me one single protein or nutrient that you can't get from a vegan food.
I don't look into vegan foods. I eat beef.
We can tell.
I eat my pork and all that.
Yeah, we can tell. We can tell. So there is we can get all the nutrients we need as a vegan. I can get all the proteins I need. I can get all the vitamins, all the minerals, everything I need as a vegan. So again, what justifies slaughtering and abusing animals if you don't have to?
I literally just told you. Again, why does it matter to you so much? People eat what they want to eat. Simple as that.
Oh, okay. Can I eat you?
I mean, if you are a cannibal, just say that. Sure.
No, ma'am. Do you think it's okay for me to eat you?
I mean, socially, no.
Oh, but why not? It's a choice. I can eat what I want to eat, right?
Then kill me and eat me then. Simple as that.
You think that would be a good ethical option?
Do it then.
No, that's not what I asked you, ma'am. Do you think cannibalism is okay because we want to do it? We can eat what we want to eat.
How is that your argument, though?
That's your argument. That's how stupid it is.
Again, like, animals aren't humans. Of course, you can naturally eat an animal.
We can also naturally eat people.
Okay.
Should we?
And some people actually do that. Some people actually perform cannibalism.
But should we do it? Is it ethical to do so?
It doesn't matter. People still do it regardless.
You don't have ethics? You don't care about ethics?
I don't care, really.
So I can murder, I can rape, it's okay to you?
Whoa.
Oh, all of a sudden now you care about ethics?
Because you're just throwing out rape and murder for no reason.
Okay, well, do you care about ethics or not?
Raping animals? You stick your dick in animals?
Do you care about ethics?
Are you sticking your dick in an animal?
Ma'am, do you have ethics?
Are you sticking your dick in an animal? I didn't think so.
Ma'am, do you have ethics?
To a certain extent.
Okay, so do you care about ethics when it comes to animals? Do I get to slaughter any animal I want to? Can I take a dog and slit its neck open for no reason? Can I do that?
I mean, people do it.
No, would
if
that
you don't have a valid reason, if you're not eating it.
Would that be okay to you?
I mean, no, because they're domestic.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference between a domestic dog and a cow?
Do you have a cow as a pet?
Cows can be pets. Cows are very suitable pets.
So you mean to tell me you have a cow just sitting in your house right now as a pet?
Dog. I don't have a dog as a pet. I don't have a cow as a pet, but they are able to be pets.
How would you? What? No.
Yeah, crazy, right? When you learn something.
You learn something? No.
No.
In conclusion, it doesn't matter.
This is your argument. This is what your argument resorts to.
I'm gonna still eat beef. I'm still gonna eat pork. I'm still gonna eat animal.
Why?
So get your dick out your ass. Stop crying about it. People are gonna do what they want. Simple as that.
But you cry about the dog who gets their neck slit, or the dog who gets lost, right? Everybody cries. Everybody cried when that soccer player.
Animals. And whoever said.
Everybody cried. The whole world cried when the soccer player kicked his cat. He kicked his cat across the room, and everybody cried. Everybody, he should be in jail. He should be in jail. Imprison him. He should be killed. Everybody cried. But now all of a sudden, when the slaughter and torture is done behind a factory farm, behind the closed doors, where there's no windows to see through, all of a sudden it's okay. Because I don't see it. I don't see the torture, so it's okay. I don't see it. It's still there. The torture you're causing is still happening. You just don't see it because they want to hide it from you, but it's still happening. And you are causing it. You might not like it, but you are causing it. And there is no justification for continuing to do it. Hey, what do you got?
Real quick, I applaud you for being vegan, but I just
no. This is the worst thing you can tell me. This means that you have conceded that veganism is more ethical. Do you have an argument or not?
Yes, for health purposes, it's not the best choice.
We're not talking about health. We're talking about ethics. Is there what is the ethical justification for killing animals?
Because it's healthy. You live longer. It's for health purposes.
Okay.
Because the food is more bioavailable.
Now we're not talking about veganism now, because now we're talking about plant-based eating, which is completely separate from.
Well, animals die when they clear land to plant. So something always dies when you eat food.
I understand that, sir. But guess
what?
what?
For millions of years, we've eaten meat.
Oh my God! Stop!
I'm giving you the fucking reason. Stop cutting him off.
You can't just rattle off different points and not let me speak. You can't do that. That's not how you debate somebody. You're supposed to give an argument and I respond, and then you respond back. That's how an argument goes. Now, to answer your first point, I can be healthy as a vegan. There is no studies I'm aware of that says meat eaters live longer. In fact, the opposite, if anything. Look at the Blue Zones. Look at the Adventist Health 2 study. Look at the EPIC Oxford study. They demonstrate vegans are healthy and fine. But more importantly, when your second point was, oh, well, animals still die in crop fields. And I agree. But guess what? The animals that you're killing eat 10 times more crops than us. So you're killing way more crops by eating animals. 75% of all the land that we destroy in the world is destroyed for animals. To cut down land for them, to grow crops and soy and wheat and corn, to grow for them. We have caused them to die because of animal farming. That's the main reason. Now, go ahead, respond. With 1 point. Please unmute yourself.
Okay, real quick. I eat grass-fed, grass-finished beef. Okay, so I don't eat the cows that go through that torture. I don't believe in that. I agree with you on that. But for bioavailability, some people can't bioavailably get the plant's nutrition. I had to switch because I couldn't get all the nutrition from plants because I'm a type of person who can't convert those nutrients. Some people cannot.
What nutrient?
All kinds of stuff. I can't convert over proteins and stuff is more bioavailable in meat.
That's utter nonsense. Proteins, you don't need proteins. Stop. Proteins in plants are perfectly bioavailable, and you don't have to eat meat.
Not for a human.
That doesn't exist.
Not for a human stomach. For some people have
Okay,
issues.
great. So do you have a scientific source that demonstrates that people can't get protein from plants?
I have tons of research. I mean, if you ever want to sit down, I can show you some of it.
Okay, great. So give me one source.
I can show you a 175 country study right now that shows you that the more meat you eat, the longer you live.
Okay, great. What's the study called?
Well, I'd have to look it up and send you the link. But it's a 175 country study, and the end result was the more meat you eat, the longer you live.
I don't see how that's possibly true when we know that meat is a carcinogen.
I can absolutely show you that.
Okay,
and
well,
meat causing cancer is not true.
Stop. Is this a peer-reviewed study? Does it demonstrate what's the methodology of the study, right?
It's the same exact study as a study that's
Hold on. These are all questions.
You asked multiple questions. One question. Go ahead.
These are all questions that we have to ask before you just say, "Oh, the study says it," right? But more importantly, it doesn't matter if you live longer. That's not even the point. The point is that it's about ethics, right? We care about the animals because we don't want to kill them. That's it. So again, what justifies killing animals? What's the justification? If your only reason is, oh, I live about 6 months longer, that's not a good reason to me. But more importantly,
no, first of all, 6 months. Well, you're making things up now. You don't just live 6 months longer. You could live a lot longer if you do it right. And certain people have a tough time.
And by the way, how many vegans were in the study, right? How many vegans were in the study? And how many lifelong vegans were there? Like, who knows what this methodology was in this study? We have to assess that before I can just agree with you. So don't.
Of course, I understand.
So either cite the source or stop yapping about it and give an actual argument.
You just said meat causes cancer, right?
Yes, the World
Okay,
Health.
well, every one of those studies are questionnaires. Is that correct?
No, the World Health Organization deems red meat as a group 2A carcinogen.
There's not one study that actually proves that. You know why? Because nobody eats just meat. Everybody eats a sad diet, which is the
That's
sad American diet.
that
So
is,
they eat.
oh my God, wow. So you clearly don't know how studies work. We don't just take a study
I
and
know
go,
exactly how studies work,
no,
dude.
no, stop. We don't just give people meat and that's it. We take different subjects with
These are observations.
Stop. We take different subjects with similar variables, and we give one test subject more meat in their diet and one less meat, and we do studies on this, and it demonstrates that people that eat more red meat than people who don't get more cancer and heart disease. Okay, this is actually a study that I can pull up for you if you want me to, but we're not debating about health today. We're debating ethics. So, do you have an ethical argument against veganism, or is it just that you can live a little bit longer? What's your actual argument today? Okay, he's gone.
Hello.
How old are you?
Why should I tell you? Are you a creep? You want to fucking rape me? That what?
Hey, what do you got? What's your argument?
Yo, stop acting like you know everything, bro. I'm Mike.
Okay,
I
great.
don't believe in
So,
God.
okay, great.
Oh,
So then
everything
educate.
just popped up out of nowhere, knowing your ass small as hell. Half
Sir.
the people in this motherfucking lab will beat your little.
Yeah, you see, what happens is you guys have no arguments, so all you can do is use ad hominems against me. You have no arguments. I'm gonna beat your way. Like you're threatening me now because you keep losing a debate. Just guys, you have no arguments. Get over it.
Hello.
Hey, what's your argument?
Hello. I didn't have an argument, but I just wanted to say I like your opinion on veganism. I'm personally.
Hey, what do you got? See, I know you guys all hate the vegan, right? You guys all hate me because I'm the guy going against
You
your
fucking retard. Meat tastes good and I like killing animals. You fuck.
There you go. See, the hate is understandable. I understand you guys all hate me because I'm going against everything you believe. There's resistance here. A lot of resistance. You guys just don't like me. Because I'm the bad guy, right? I'm the one saying that what you're doing is wrong. I understand it. And I was this way when I was a non-vegan too. Guys, I used to be a meat eater too for 20 years or 24 years of my life. And I would say the same thing you said to me. Oh, you're just a stupid vegan. I like to eat animals. And I would be the person with the steak and go, ah. But now I recognize that what that was ignorance. And now I realize that I was wrong on my decisions because the animals don't have to go through this and they shouldn't have to. But I understand where you're coming from and I understand why you all hate me, but just recognize what I'm doing. There's a reason why I'm vegan. It's not because I hate to eat meat. It's because I don't like abuse and cruelty. You call people victims? It's a joke. They're not really victims. It's a joke. But yeah, I would have been the person with the mean emojis. But I learned. I started reading. Right, I started reading about what happens to the animals, and I realized that I was being hypocritical. I couldn't look my dogs in my eyes and say, you must die because I like the way you taste. I couldn't do that.
Hello?
Hey, what do you got?
I just, I want to know why, it doesn't make sense to me why you think eating animals is not okay.
Because the animals are being harmed. They're in pain and they don't want to die. They don't have to die.
But you don't know that. You don't know what they're going through.
We do.
What if
We know
an
what they're
animal is going through a bunch of pain at that moment and then the person slaughters them for meat? They're already going through that pain.
Yeah, we don't want to cause them that pain anymore. We don't want to slaughter them anymore, right? We want to let them let them be peaceful and happy. That's what they deserve. Animals don't deserve to die.
Neither do plants.
Well, plants are not sentient. They don't feel pain at all.
You don't know that.
Well, we do because they don't have brains, nervous systems, or pain receptors. They can't feel pain without a pain receptor.
Yeah, like someone said, plants are loving too.
No, you guys are saying this because you have no actual argument. But by the way, vegans kill less plants. So
Why are you trying to push your veganism onto other people?
Why are you trying to slaughter animals in cages? Why are you pushing them in gas chambers?
I'm not doing anything.
You're paying for it.
I'm not doing it.
You're paying for it.
I'm paying to eat the meat because it tastes good.
Yeah. So you think that you're paying for the package, but what you're really paying for is that animal to be slaughtered for you in the factory, right? So you are pushing pigs into gas chambers because you're paying.
I'm not pushing them.
You're paying for them. You're paying for them to push into gas chambers.
Again, there could be better ways to put these animals down. I'm not disagreeing with that, but
well, how about if we just go vegan and not kill them at all? Isn't that a better option?
No, because there's a lot of health concerns with being vegan.
Like what?
84% of vegans go back to eating meat because of health concerns.
No, that's incorrect. So that study was actually not really a study. That was a questionnaire done about 10 years ago. It was only about maybe a couple hundred subjects. And we don't know who these people actually were, what they were eating. We have no idea about their diets. We have no idea about their nutrient intake. That's ridiculous. That's nonsense. That is not an actual study. It was a questionnaire done 10 years ago. In fact, 10 years ago on people from the 90s. So you're taking 30-year-old data on a very few limited amount of subjects without any knowledge of what they were eating and pretending as if that justifies killing and slaughtering 80 billion animals?
Yeah, because we've done it for so long and it's in our history, it's in our blood.
So is slavery. So is slavery. Should we keep doing slaves? Having slaves?
That's a completely different thing. That's a completely different topic.
I know it's a different thing, but I'm asking you, just because we did something naturally or in our past, it doesn't mean that we can do it today.
But that makes no sense. So pretty much, I remember when you were saying that you need your phone to survive.
Right.
You don't need it.
Well, how am I supposed to make calls if I don't have a phone for my job?
Get a different job, I guess.
So you want me? So you think it's practical for me to change my jobs to where I don't need a phone? You think that's practical to get a job where probably you're going to make way less and not be able to survive? You think that's practical?
Well, you're the one that's making up all the. You literally went on topic of cannibalism.
How old are you, by the way?
You can go on to topics about cannibalism, rape, and other things, but we can't go on to topic about other things either.
Stop. How old are you?
Just like you cut off all your viewers.
All right,
you don't
have
let
a
them
good day.
talk.
Have a good day. Because you have no argument. You have no argument. That's the point. You guys are funny. Veganism is not about, guys, Veganism is not about going back to the caveman days and becoming Tarzan. That's not what veganism is about. Veganism is about making practical choices. It's about being practical. And I know you guys are all against me, and I know there's so much resistance against me. I can feel it. But just listen to what I'm saying. Just open your ears for a second. As a vegan, I want to minimize the harm I'm causing. It's about being practical, making practical choices to minimize harm. We can do that. I can't avoid certain things. I'm in society. I understand that. I need a phone. I need a car to get to my job. These are things I can't get rid of in a practical manner. I need them to function in society. That's not what I'm arguing against. I'm arguing against these futile actions where we stuff these animals in gas chambers and we force them to die. That is wrong. And that is something we can easily change. That is practical. It is practical for us to go vegan. It is practical for us to change in that way. Change our diets and what we wear. That is practical. And by the way, the amount of harm we're causing to the animals in factories is way more than the amount of harm animals are going through for a phone. So you're also discounting the degrees of suffering and pain that we're causing. It's way more when you're eating animal products. And even if you didn't care about the animals, it's still better to go vegan because vegans have a 75% lower carbon footprint. Don't you care about our future? Do you care about our planet? Do you care about nature? I'm vegan because I care about animals and I care about nature. I don't want to harm them, so I don't do it. And that's all I'm here for. I'm not here to say I'm perfect or that I can stop all suffering tomorrow. I'm here to say that we can make simple choices that can go and make big changes.
Can you hear me?
Yep, what do you got?
Okay, first of all, I just wanted to say I am not vegan. I feel like being vegan, you say that you care about animals and our environment,
Okay. I don't care about what you feel. What is your argument?
but you said,
What justifies?
saying you say
What
you care
justifies?
about,
Man. What justifies?
I'm justifying it now.
What justifies killing animals?
I'm saying it now. I'm
What
saying
is-
you say you care about animals that are in need, but literally look at how sometimes there's an I forgot what website, there's tons, you can just look up the broad keywords, but sometimes there's an overstock of animals and killing them actually helps our environment. And then on top of that, what justifies eating animals? What about people?
Let me respond here. So you're talking about invasive species. You're talking about overpopulation of animals in the wild. And I agree, that is a problem we have to address. But the best way to address it is not to go around shooting and killing animals. That to me is the last resort. The first resort is exhausting practices that are non-fatal. That is the sort, right? Fencing, urban development changes. These are practices that we should be doing
And those are
first.
big economic costs.
Hold on. Let me address the point you made. Now, I agree that there are some circumstances where calling out predators is perhaps a option, but that's not what I'm debating here today. I'm debating about veganism, which means to minimize cruelty as much as we practically can. Do you agree that we should minimize killing animals as much as we practically can?
In
Yes.
a cruel way, yes. In a cruel way, yes. Like, yes, but there are
Okay.
ways that animals are humanely killed, and we're doing so much better as a planet with that. We're all constantly environment.
So what is the way in which we can humanely kill an animal, someone who doesn't have to die? What is that humane?
No, there is no way. That's not possible. People die and animals die, but there's a way to humanely slaughter them.
How? How do you humanely slaughter them?
I don't know the exact process, but there's humane ways to slaughter animals. There's injections,
Like what? Like what?
I don't know the exact thing. I'm not a scientist.
So why are you here debating me when you don't know what you're talking about?
I do know exactly what I'm talking
there
about.
is-
The
there
point
is
that I
no-
brought up was
Okay,
balancing our
hold
ecosystem.
on. There is no humane way to kill somebody who does not have to die.
You're saying there's no way they should die. They should die.
Ma'am, I am against killing animals if we don't have to kill them. I don't care how they were treated. I don't care how they were slaughtered. You're still killing an animal who doesn't have to die. That is wrong to me. So what justifies killing the animals?
Balancing our ecosystem, people's cultural and personal practices, our economic livelihood. This opens up. Do you know if we stop killing animals, how many people would lose their jobs? Are you serious?
Ma'am, listen. I understand.
Do you know how big the meat industry is?
Ma'am, hold on, ma'am. I understand that if we all get vegan tomorrow, yes, there will be disturbances around the world. I understand that. But that's not what I'm arguing for. What I'm saying is, do you think that making simple, practical steps to minimizing animal cruelty and stopping animal deaths, is that a good step to make? Is that a good choice to make? Or is it a bad choice to make?
But you're okay, I'm letting you know this now. There's a difference between animal cruelty and humane slaughter for nutritional necessity.
Ma'am, why do we have to kill the animals for nutrients? Why?
First of all, humans, historically, we've consumed animal products. They're like essential nutrients such as protein.
Ma'am, what is the nutrient that we can get from from meat that we cannot get from plants? Name the nutrient.
You can, but an abundance of it. If you compare how much more plants you have to eat versus how much more meat.
No, that's incorrect. You can get as much protein as you need. There's as much protein per calorie as in chickpeas and in kidney beans than there is in meat and steak. I don't have to eat tons and tons of plants. Can
you show that?
Yes, you just take a look at the nutritional value of certain chickpeas. You get chickpeas are about 17 grams of protein.
I don't believe that's true, but let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate and say that it is true.
Listen. You can get 17 grams of protein per serving with chickpeas and kidney beans.
Okay, I don't know the full facts on that, so let me just take your word for it.
That is very similar to meat. So you have no point here.
I do. I said, okay, even if I take your word for it.
Hold on. There are vegan bodybuilders who are very strong, stronger than you'll ever be. They're vegan.
You have a
So what is your justification for killing animals?
I'm about to let you.
Ma'am, what is your justification for killing animals when we don't have to?
Sir, listen. Like, oh my God. First of all, like I said, even if I play devil's advocate and I say the chickpeas and whatever is true, what about people's taste? Like, you're literally policing people's diets, okay? Some people prefer meat.
Oh my gosh. Okay, stop.
You're policing them, and I'm saying, there's so
great. Listen.
You just
hold on.
Okay.
If a person tasted good, would that justify killing that person to eat them?
First of all, that's different, and people are at the top of the food chain for a reason.
So what's the difference?
Humans rule societies, animals don't. So please don't draw parallels between that. Just like that's the reason why I also requested parallels to slavery.
Ma'am, do babies run society?
They have the necessity. They grow up and they do.
Ma'am, do babies run the fucking society?
In certain ways.
How do babies run the society, ma'am?
They're going to grow up and they're going to turn and blossom into human beings. Animals are going to just grow up and get fatter.
How about a baby who is about to die in 2 years? Is that baby ever going to run society?
No, but it still has value.
Great. So would that justify killing the baby for food?
But it still has value.
Would that justify killing the baby for food?
First of all, I don't draw parallels between animals and humans. We're at two different levels of the food chain.
Why not? What's the difference?
Because we're humans. We vote. We do different things that animals can't. Okay. It's simple anthropology.
How about a mentally challenged person who can't vote? Would that be okay to kill them?
We still have different capabilities and they still provide value. That's somebody's child.
So do animals.
Right, but they have different capabilities than we do.
Like what? Name the trait that humans have that animals don't have that justifies killing the animal.
Oh my God. Okay, let's stop drawing the rarities like a disabled human in general. Your average human
Oh
is
no!
not.
So you want to run away from the argumentation because
No,
you
I'm
want the
saying just
argumentation.
stop mentioning rarities like a
So
disabled
either
human.
name
Let's
the
just
trait,
compare you and me. Are you
ma'am,
disabled? Are you disabled?
either name the trait or you have no argument.
I literally did. Our capabilities, literally us
Like
being able
what?
to
Give an
run
example.
machinery, us being able to even cultivate, having the ability to cultivate
Okay.
animals, our
Okay.
brain structure, our bipedalism.
Ma'am, can a mentally challenged person cultivate?
A
They're
mentally
disabled.
challenged person has bipedalism.
Okay. They can't move. Would that allow us to kill that
But
person?
you're still drawing these rarities. These are still rarities. Your average human
Okay,
can
great.
do
But
this. The average people in the
point,
human race can do
ma'am, the
this.
point is that the same characteristics that the mentally challenged person has are the same characteristics the animals have. So there's a contradiction in your view. Don't you see it? You have no trait. You cannot name the trait.
It's a whole broad list. What separates
Give an
animals from
example.
humans? It's literally like saying what
Give an
makes us human.
example. Give an example of a trait that the animals don't have that we do that justifies killing the animals. Let's hear it.
Literally just did. Our ability to vote, our ability to run society, us being at the top of the food chain, our ability to literally slaughter animals and cultivate them and have and run an economic society. When animals can be president, then we'll talk.
Can a mentally challenged person vote?
Yes, they have the right to vote.
Okay, but do they vote?
I don't know. Maybe their mom and dad helped them.
Okay,
This is still a rarity, sir.
They don't vote.
This is still a rarity.
Ma'am, they don't vote. Okay, so your argument was
rude.
Hold on. Your argument was we get to kill animals because they don't vote. How about a person who doesn't vote? Would that justify killing that person?
Say it one more time.
Your argument was that we get to kill and slaughter animals because they can't vote. What if a person couldn't vote? Would that mean we get to kill that person?
No, but you're bringing up.
There you go.
rarities.
You have
I'm
a
saying-
contradiction in your view. So what is?
But that's not a contradiction. Even
Yes, it
still, that
absolutely
person
is.
still
Yes,
has
it is.
significant value.
Yes, it is, because you said that what justifies killing animals is that they can't vote. And then you said it doesn't justify killing humans if they can't vote. That's a contradiction. So what is the trait that separates us from the animals?
I literally just gave him. We can run an economic society. We have advanced language and communication. We have symbolic thinking and we have advanced tool use. Our religion, our spirituality, our extensive learning, our education. Are you serious?
Ma'am. Animals have all the above. Animals have thoughts and processes and dreams and emotions and capabilities of all the things.
Okay, can you prove that?
Yes, animals are. Yes, cows are sentient. They're conscious. They're living. They're breathing beings.
Okay, does a cow have advanced language and communication?
They cry after their babies.
Okay, are they able to talk?
Can babies talk?
Okay, do they have advanced tool use? And yes, babies, there's this thing called the human process. It's called the babbling stage. That is actually scientifically proven.
Ma'am.
The telescopic stage, the babbling stage.
Ma'am. Do mentally challenged people make advanced tools?
It's not advanced tools. They have advanced tool usage.
Oh my gosh, ma'am.
Yes, mentally challenged people are able to
answer the question honestly. Do mentally challenged people have advanced intelligence? Yes or no?
I didn't say it. I said advanced tool use.
Okay, do they have advanced tool use?
Yes.
A mentally challenged person.
You know how many tools are created by people that actually help mentally challenged people?
Ma'am, what tools can mentally challenged people use?
Oh my God. Look at, what's his name? I think it's Stephen Hawking and like the special wheelchair and everything.
He wasn't mentally challenged. He wasn't mentally challenged.
He wasn't mentally challenged. I'm not saying that he was, but literally that's technology that
ma'am.
But the technology he used.
Ma'am.
Mike.
Oh my God. Please answer honestly. Stephen Hawking is not mentally challenged. He was the smartest person on the planet. I'm asking you for the last time, what amount of intelligence does somebody need to have in order to kill them or not? What is the gauge? What is the parameter that you stop? Because cows are more intelligent than toddlers. pigs are more intelligent than toddlers. These are facts. So if your argument is, oh, they're not intelligent, well, guess what? Neither are toddlers. And does that justify us killing toddlers and eating their body parts?
Muted me, so I'm trying to be respectful because this is your live space. But
Ma'am, answer the
may I
question,
speak?
ma'am. Answer the
May I speak?
question. Answer
I'm
the
trying to be
question.
respectful.
Answer
You
the
just muted
question.
me.
Answer the question. Can we kill
Okay.
toddlers?
Do I have the
'Cause-
floor?
Ma'am,
Can I have 30 seconds?
Ma'am, answer the question. Can we kill toddlers because they're stupid?
No, that's totally
Okay,
different. You're
great.
drawing
So then
parallels.
why would you kill animals because they're stupid?
We're not killing animals because they're stupid. We're killing animals because of food security, because of our
Okay,
economic system,
great.
because
So
our
now,
cultural
okay, great,
practices, for our personal preference.
Great. So now your argument resorts to that fact that, oh, we have to eat them for food. Well, guess what? Do you agree that we can eat plant-based foods?
I'm also saying because of our economic considerations, our personal preference.
Ma'am, do you agree that we can eat plant-based foods and survive?
And survive, yes.
Okay, great. So what justifies killing animals if we don't have to eat them?
Oh my God. I feel like we're just at an impasse right now. I just told you literally, first of all,
we're at an impasse because you have no fucking argument and you have no justification and you're scrambling to find one.
Oh my God.
I'm asking you for the last time, what is your justification for killing animals that don't have to die?
I literally just gave it to you. I literally said our economic livelihood, the balancing of our ecosystems.
We can have economic livelihood as vegans. What's your point?
Okay, how?
You can be vegan and be wealthy.
Yes, you can be a vegan farmer, yes, but I'm saying when you
Yes,
cut
you
out
can be a vegan
meat,
farmer, ma'am. So what is your point?
When
What
you
is
cut
your-
out meat, you are cutting out a huge sector of money. You are cutting out a huge sector of money, and our state is already
I understand that,
America
ma'am,
is
but
already.
ma'am, when we stopped owning slaves, it cut out a lot of money. Do you agree?
The reason why I came up here is because you keep drawing parallels to slavery.
Ma'am, stop. When we abolished slavery, that cut out a lot of money, right, from the economics?
Because that was people as slaves. Please stop drawing parallels.
Exactly. So that doesn't justify owning slaves because it takes away money, does
You
it?
said a lot of ableist and prejudiced things. This is a lot.
Stop it, ma'am.
You
Listen
keep
to the
drawing
argument,
parallels to
and you
slavery.
cannot attack. Do you think,
I literally gave you reasons.
ma'am, you're gonna listen to me. You have one more chance. I can give you one more chance to respond to the argument. You said that what justifies killing the animals is that I have to make a living. When it comes to slavery, these were the same arguments slave owners were making. Oh, I love my slave. I need my slave to make money. It doesn't justify slavery, does it? Number one. Number two, we can still be economically happy and sound as vegans. So your argument collapses for two reasons that you're not addressing. Now, please address them, ma'am, or go away. This is your last chance to address these arguments, or you're going to go away.
Oh, they're turning my mic back on. Anyway, like I was saying, it's different. I'm addressed now. I just feel like it's going over your head.
Yeah, that's not an argument. You can't just say it's different and run away. How is it
I'm
different?
not running away.
How is it
I'm
different?
saying,
How is it different?
okay,
How is it
first of all,
different?
slavery has to do with people. Slavery has to do with
What's the
people.
difference? Okay, then what's the difference between people and human and animals that justifies killing the animals? Name the trait.
First of all, they go hand in hand. Like science and math sometimes go hand in hand. The reason that we justify killing animals.
Ma'am, name the trait that justifies killing animals but not people. Go. Your last chance.
Our advanced language and communication, the fact that we need animals.
There we go. We're back to square one. She went in a circle. And she agreed that it's wrong to kill babies and toddlers, even though they're less intelligent than we are. And they don't have advanced language. This is the point. You guys have no justification. Intelligence is not a justification, because we would never look at a mentally challenged person and say, yes, you get to be killed because you're stupid. We would never say that. The same with the animals. It doesn't matter how intelligent they are. We still never kill them. And I know you guys are all saying El Host because you don't like what I'm saying. You don't like change. I understand, and I empathize with you guys who are hating. Because you see someone like me who goes against your habits in your diet, right? In your lifestyle. And you're like, oh, this guy's just bad. You're trying to find ways to defeat me. But as you can recognize, as we interrogate your beliefs further, they crumble. They become contradictory. You can't justify killing animals. There is no such justification. It's not intelligence. It's not that we're smart, that we have iPhones. That doesn't matter. And you all know it. You would never kill a dog because they don't have iPhones. That's a stupid thing to say. You would never say, oh, the dog doesn't have an iPhone, so or the dog can't speak English, so let me murder the dog. Let me kill the dog. Nobody would say that. You all know it's wrong to kill dogs. But yet when it comes to cows, pigs, and chickens, all of a sudden it's okay. Because that's what I'm used to, right? That's what you're used to. But maybe there's room for change and improvement. Last guess.
Oh, I'm live as a vegan.
Hey, what do you got?
Hey, I agree. Believe me, I do not want to eat or kill any animals. That said, there are some.
Ma'am, do you have an argument for us or not?
I think I do, because there's some people, they're Inuit people. It's not like there's vegetation for them to.
Okay, ma'am, are you Inuit?
I am not. No, you can
Okay,
tell
great. So what justifies killing animals for you?
For me, nothing. I'm a vegan. I'm 100% on not eating.
Okay, thank you. Last guest here. Oh, let's get to. Oh, we got 100,000 likes. Awesome. Hey, what do you got? It's not friendly fire. If you notice, I'm fair. I kick out everybody. If you're vegan or not, if you don't have an argument. If you don't have an argument, I kick you. I don't care if you're vegan or not. Isn't that fair? Isn't this about a debate? It's not about, this is not a Q&A, right? This is about debating. If you notice, I try to stay on track with the argument. That's what I'm trying to do, and people don't want to.
Yo.
Hey, what do you got?
So, vegans kill hundreds of thousands of mice, pests, bugs every year for their crop, and one cow can feed one person for a whole year.
Okay, so did you know that 75% of crops in the world are grown for animals? Did you know that?
Right, but I take one life, you take many.
So do you agree that you're causing way more animal deaths in crop fields because of your meat eating?
No, because I'm taking one life, you're taking hundreds of thousands.
But what fed that cow? Plants, right? We had to grow crops to feed that cow, right?
Exactly. It's just the same for you. You kill pests, mice, birds, foxes.
Because that cow ate 10 times more than me. Do you agree?
Oh, what do you mean? It has to eat to survive.
A cow's like 1,000 pounds, sir. I'm like
a 500-pound cow can. A 500-pound cow can feed a person.
Great, sir.
For a whole year.
Sir. Listen. Do you understand that we kill 80 billion cows in the world because we can't feed everybody a one cow a year? That doesn't make any sense. Factory farming
what about just grass-fed cows?
Hold on. factory farming is necessary to feed 8 billion people. So, do you also agree that the cows you're killing are fed lots of crops? Do you agree? Like soy.
Yes, but there's also grass-fed cows only.
Okay, great. Yeah, and you have to cut down trees to make way for grasslands, right?
No.
Yes, you do. So
you get natural grasslands.
No. About 75% of agriculture deforestation is caused because of animal farming.
But you're not seeing my point. I've got a debate here.
Sir. 80% of Amazon deforestation is because of cattle ranching. So we're cutting down lots of land, we're destroying lots of trees, we're killing lots of crops, we're growing lots of food just to feed your animals. That's the point here. That on a global scale, vegans are causing way less cruelty. Way less.
You're not though, because I could live off one cow for a whole year.
But can 8 billion people do that?
So if 8 billion people only had one cow, that would only be 8 billion cows instead of 80 billion.
8 billion cows being killed every year.
You're not listening to
you get it? See, look, listen. What you're advocating for is not possible or practical for 99% of the population, first of all. Second of all, even if everybody ate one cow a year, that's 8 billion cows dead every year. 8 billion cows. That sounds a lot like factory farming to me, sir. Because guess what? There's not enough land to do that. There's not enough land on the planet to do that. That's why we have to chop it all down for your fucking animals.
You don't need to chop it down. The animals already exist.
Okay, all right, here. Stop. Here's a study. I'll give you the actual research. It's called Vegans, Vegetarians, Meat Eaters in the UK Show Discrepant Environmental Impacts, and it demonstrates that 75% of deforestation is because of animal agriculture.
I'm talking about taking one life as opposed to you taking thousands.
Sir, here's another study called Reducing Foods and Environmental Impacts to Producers and Consumers, another Oxford study peer-reviewed, which demonstrates that if everybody went vegan, we would save about 80% of land. 80% of land by going
vegan. You know that everybody in the world could fit in the state of Texas.
Yeah. But the animals that you're killing have a lot more land than we, because
but you kill much more pesticides, bugs, foxes, birds.
Sir, listen. You're not understanding what I'm saying. The animals that we're killing have a lot of land, and because we have to cut down trees to grow crops for them. So you're causing the point here, sir. The crux of the Hold on. I know you're anxious, but hold on.
I'm not anxious.
Okay, the crux of the issue here is that animal farming is way more intensive when it comes to the environment, way more resource intensive. So, do you agree that vegans would lower their deforestation, would lower the amount of animals killed, and lower the amount of...
We weren't talking about deforestation at first. I'm talking about taking one life to oppose you taking thousands.
Okay, I'm not taking thousands of lives. That's false.
You are, but because I can live off one cow for 1 year, and if you can't live off...
It's like you didn't listen to anything I just explained to you. I just took my time.
You're ignorant and obnoxious.
How ironic. I just took my time explaining this to you, sir, that if what you're advocating for is not practical and possible, let alone the fact that if everybody did what you're doing, we'd be back to the same problem. We'd have to cut down trees and land for 8 billion cows. So stop pretending that you can live on one cow a year. That's not true. You don't live on one cow a year. That's stupid. You're telling me you eat no plant-based products? That's stupid. That's incorrect. But more importantly, you are still killing and destroying way more animals and killing way more things in the world than vegans on a global scale. That's the point. On a global scale, veganism is the solution. And by the way, it's not just about the numbers of animals killed. It's not utilitarianism. Veganism is also about the amount of intentional deaths that we're causing, and vegans cause no intentional deaths. That's a difference ethically. Now, please give us your argument That
My
justifies
argument
killing
is that I've just stated you take more lives than me. Google it. Google it. One,
Oh my
you can
gosh,
feed.
sir, listen. Do you eat any plants?
No,
You eat no fruits and vegetables?
no,
So all you eat is dead carcass.
no. I eat meat, not dead
Okay,
carcass. I don't eat.
dead. Sir, meat is dead carcass. Okay. So you're telling me the only thing you eat is meat. I feel bad for your fucking digestive tract. You're probably getting constipated all day long. But more importantly,
Nah, not really. No.
more importantly,
You ever
what
hear
you
a, a, a
stop,
keto diet?
stop. What you are doing is not practical for 99.9% of people. So
In your
what you're
brain, yeah.
advocating for is futile.
In your
Let
brain,
alone the
yeah.
fact that if everybody did what you're doing, we would end up back to where we are today, killing billions of cows, which is what we're doing today.
We're
Do
killing.
you understand this? Do you understand what I just told you?
Yeah, but you're not seeing my debate and my point that I just said
All right,
to you.
have a good
You're
day.
just,
I just can't. It's like talking to a wall. Guys, you say it's one animal a day, but times that by 8 billion. That's 8 billion cows. And by the way, no, we're not all going to eat one cow a year. That's ridiculous. That's not practical. So you're double that, triple that. That's the number. And now, guess what? We're back to where we are today, factory farming on a global scale. That's the point. It is not what he advocated for is not practical, nor is it possible. It's also harming animals just like we are now. The solution is to be vegan because on a global scale, very many less animals would have to die, let alone the fact that we can implement practices like veganic farming and all kinds of high-rise, farming things, like vertical farming, which would include no animal deaths. Animals don't have to die for crops. There are ways we can produce crops without killing any animals. It's possible. But he discounted that. So the point is that his argument makes no sense. Nobody's argument today made any sense. Because no matter how you look at it, going vegan is a solution. It's less animal deaths, less crops destroyed, less land destroyed, better for the climate, period. And I know you all are against me, but I will continue speaking up for the animals. I know you guys are all against me. I understand that. 95% of people are not vegan. I understand that. But if you just listen to what I'm saying, if you just look at the research, if you just learn and educate yourself about the animals in the food system, you'd realize that I have a point and that you have no point. You have no justification for killing the animals. $80 billion. That's how many land animals we kill every year. 80 billion. Imagine all these chickens in these farms, these factories. They're stuffed in these factories. They can't move. They can't breathe. Many pigs develop infections because they can't barely breathe. And then we put them in gas chambers to be killed. And then we stuff these cows in these crates where they can't move and they're forced to give milk to us. That's not life. That's torture. And that's not necessary at all. We don't have to kill them at all. So I hope you guys took something away from this today. That, yes, I get heated because I care about people. I care about animals. I care about others. And there's injustice around us that can be stopped Simply, there is injustice happening. If you just open your eyes and looked, the animals don't have to die. %15% of animals in these farms are conscious and aware while they're being slaughtered. Because when we use the stun gun, they don't work all the time. Sometimes there's so many pigs stuffed in the factory that after the stun gun is used so many times, it wears off. The effects wear off. And many of the animals that your guys are slaughtering are alive and conscious while they are being slaughtered for no reason. There's no reason to do this. I don't see any justification for doing it. All these excuses. Oh, the crops, the deaths. I like the way it tastes. Look at how futile these are. Look at how bad they are. Because they're wrong in every sense. In every sense, they're wrong. They fail. And hopefully you guys saw that today. That there is no justification for harming them. Yeah, I know you talk about things that matter in justice. This does matter. One of the most important things happening in today's world is factory farming that has to stop, is climate change. These are gigantic issues that can be solved by being vegan. But think of how much suffering we're causing the animals. And it doesn't have to be this way.